Hello, my squonky little scribbly dudes. It is a grandiose super bogger every minute of my life day going today. Hello, everybody. Today we are going to be playing Minecraft again because I like Minecraft and I like building, and I've been low-key obsessed with this shit for the past few days. If you have problems, DNI, your opinion is invalid and I don't care about you. Today is a grand day. We're going to be sitting here as we do, base as fuck, mind you. Hello, Ethrote, what is up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to be showing you people the work I have been doing. You can kind of see it in the background. I have been working super hard on making a world that is going to be half decent. Pretty roof, yes it is. I am a crafter and a miner. Hello, Darlish. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Holy mackerel, would you look at that? That's more stuff. Are you ready to leave your first day on the job? What great background audio you have while you're going back home. Bro, it's so much cheaper for the girl voice. You realize I started the girl voice when we were at 40 bucks already? You know what? Fine. 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 Just for that, we'll make it an extra $10. I was gonna make it 20. But you know what? No, I don't care anymore. No, PMO, yes. I wasn't never gonna bring that back down. Well, if someone says they'll donate 20 bucks, I'll bring it back down. I'm willing to bargain. Alright, so hello, my beautiful friends, my scrunkly dilly dooders. Today we are going to be building roof. I sell out. I am a sellout, and I'm proud of it. There's no problem with being a sellout. I can buy iron gear from this guy. What about this guy? What can I buy from you? Nothing, apparently. There we go. Oh, I can sell him coal. Checking on Mike Dog. How's Mike Dog doing? He's doing okay. You know, he's doing his thing. He's just bouncing as he does. Look at Mike Dog. He's such a little Mike Dog. What a little Mike Dog. We love dogging. Michaely. Alright, so, as you guys can see, I have been a little busy. Ignore the fact that I have a lodestone. I got that from my backpack. So, I have 500 blackstone. That sounds like a lot. And objectively, it is a lot because I manually mined every piece of this blackstone. However, I started a few hours ago. I started building my idea out, and I had, when I started, 3,500 blackstone. So, for those of you who failed 5th grade mathematics, I'm gonna spell it out for you. I spent 3,000 blackstone on building the thing, and because of that, we're going back to the Nether. You might find it ridiculous that I'm doing this, but I will explain to you the reasoning why I am doing all of this. Ignoring the fact that this is immensely satisfying and I find some sort of crippling addiction in the fact that I can just dig for the rest of my life. There is some peace of mind that stems from this. I also do need 2,400 pieces of ancient debris. To put it bluntly. And you might be asking yourself, Ceres, why the fuck, excuse my French, why the fudge do you need 2,400 pieces of ancient debris? And I'm gonna tell you, because I think you asking was very bold. Parlez-vous français, sir? No. None. None. I don't speak French, unfortunately. I wish I did. But, alas. Here's what we're gonna say. Alright? Here's why I need 2,400 pieces of ancient debris. And keep in mind, we will not be getting all of it this stream. We'd be lucky if I even spent a single, like, half hour mining. I'm mining now because honestly, I'm kind of amused that we've been going at basalt for so long. However, let me show you something. Let me show you this beautiful, beautiful thing, right? This is the stack upgrade Omega tier. Now, do you want to know what the stack upgrade Omega tier is? I want you to look at. What the fuck was that? I want you to look at Rodia eating that fat slice of pie, because that was me. I had a slice of pizza pie before starting the stream. So, this multiplies the amount of stacks I can have in my backpack by 33,554,431. My current backpack has 2 tier 3s, which upgrade the number of stacks I can fit by 8. So 8 times 8 is 64. I can go from 64 times the amount of stacks, so 4,096, to 33,554,431. Which, for those of you who are too lazy to investigate what value that might be, it comes out to a staggering 2 billion items per stack. 2 billion items per stack. It's fucking disgusting, man. Like, it is actually vomit-inducing how much. Are we? No, we're not starting the tipping again, are we? Are we funding the good Rodion cosplay this time? When did we get so much money? So, last night, I accidentally encouraged mods to gamble and spend lots of money on stream. So, yeah. You're not tipping the stream? You don't need to tip this stream. You need to save your money. Alright. Thank you, Jeff, for the $15. We're off to a great start. You were bored? You don't just give money away when you're bored. My phone just got the notification for, like, the PayPal transact. Dude, Jesus. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let me update this. We're at 15 out of 30 for the Girl Voices stream. And we're at $133. It's better why you donated as much as you did. Why? Because you were bored? Also sub count too? Yes. Don't worry, we did account your subs into this money. Do not worry. The girl voice, I've decided that the girl voice will be an option permanently going forward if we reach a donation goal. Because it's good practice for me, alongside being extremely embarrassing for me. And if it gets money, it gets money. Because the more money we get, the more stuff I can do. And the more things that happen, which is really good. You were bored and you thought it'd be funny to donate a metric fuck ton. You know what? If you get bored again, I'm kidding. Oh my god, my nose is running. No, thank you. I do appreciate it. I promise. I don't know when we're gonna do the Rodion cosplay. My goal is to do it before Kanto 10. I don't know if we'll do it then. I would like to explain that I'm not doing it, that I'm not, like, trying to not do it. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. We're on cosplay for July. You'd have to give me more money to ensure that I do it before July. Because... Because, like, I don't want to be, like, dropping a bunch of my own money willy-nilly on a Rodion cosplay. Admittedly. So... You gotta fund the replacement of your costume. There was a small fire and it lost 12K. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you do that. Do not money. You're good. You've done enough. Carmen's done enough. I'm so sorry to hear that you lost so much. Jesus. That's horrible. I'm sorry to win. But, rest in peace to Mod's clothing. We should not expect money from mods, and we will bully mods if mod sends money, because mods has more important things to spend the money on at this point. However, for the rest of you little punks, if you want me to do the Rodion cosplay faster, give me more money. And that sounds greedy, but let me explain. I've never done a cosplay before in my life. I don't know what's trustworthy and what's not. I don't know what to do, so I have to first investigate, like, oh, I need to do this and this and this and this. Okay, that makes sense. And then I also have to figure out, like, oh, is this brand trustworthy? Can I buy from this? Or what do I have to do? What materials do I have to buy to fix it up? Because I would prefer, if I were to do a Rodion cosplay, for it to be as accurate as possible. The reason for this is specifically because I am a perfectionist, and I'm also secretly trans. If I'm gonna look like a girl, I better fucking do it properly. So, theoretically, if we are going to be balling, we're going to ball good, and we're going to ball great. Hello, Doc. Welcome to stream. You're just hearing me ramble on about a Rodion cosplay. So you haven't missed anything. You can get back in like a month and a half. Month cooldown, donate. Well, you don't need to donate. It's fine. You're good. You can save up. You're good. I don't even know if I'll have even bought the Rodion cosplay in a month by then. Like, truthfully. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I don't know if you think it'd be funny. I hope my reactions are amusing enough. I hope you find joy in my suffering as you donate your life savings towards a random person on the internet. But, yeah, like, I also have to learn, like, stuff. Also, I am going to be waiting until I get started on the good stuff. The pink stuff. Before I think Estridon's pink, right? Before trying to do the Rodion cosplay. Not because, like, not because it changes to my body, but because it'd be easier to convince my mom to help me with the makeup stuff. So I can actually pull it off. What eat for dinner? I had pizza. Pizza was awesome. I'm low-key Rodioning it. I gotta do an unturned stream. What is unturned? I remember it being mentioned. That's the zombie game, right? That's the free zombie game. Dude, yo, where the fuck are we? We're in Basalt. We're in like Basalt land, dude. Can I get out of this shit? Hold on. I'm going backwards. We're getting out of here. I genuinely can't be bothered. Trans flag me? Yeah, I know. I know what I am. Surprise, everyone. It's the free one? I'll check it out. You can play it in multi. Ooh, that sounds cool. Could do like a multiplayer. Could be like Banana Shooter. We're going back to this way, because I genuinely cannot be bothered trying to fucking dig through all this basalt. Like, I loathe basalt in general. It's just not really an interesting building block in my opinion. I don't know why I just ignored that blackstone when I'm saying that I'm here for blackstone. I guess I'm saying that, but I'm really just here to dig out debris because I like debris hunting. When's the Roblox Femboy gaming session? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know when we're gonna do Roblox Femboy gaming session. Oh shit! Damn. Guess we're not mining that. Let's keep going. ASMR, bro. You just suggest like say something? I know, I was kind of perplexed. I was also quite amused at how many you just had ready at your is there something you want to tell us? Mods, is there something you want to tell us? Bro might have a secret. Alright, let's get all this soul sand under here. You trying to think of the funniest answer? You got a conclave of femboys in your basement and they all worship you like some sort of Greek god. Though, okay, can I be real for a second? If Mods said that he kept a bunch of femboys in his basement that worshipped him because he bought them thigh highs, I would totally believe that. Like, I'm not even joking. That is 100% believable. Like, bro strikes me as the type to just do that. You could say anything. Yeah, exactly. Because, like, for the bit, right? I bought a bunch of fanboys thigh highs and now they worship me because it's really funny. I paid for a random streamer's entire catalog of wishlisted games on Steam and then proceeded to extort them for a financial gain because it's really fucking funny. You pay enough for them, money for 2 months, which for that shit. Me next. Please. Honestly, okay, can I be real with you guys? My only income lately has been streaming. And that sounds really sad and pathetic, but I've been applying to jobs, like, everywhere around me, because I don't have a car right now. So, I've been trying my best to, like, apply to all the places in my town, but I keep calling them back, like, hey, you check out my application? And they're like, what? They just forget I exist, man. So I've been like, I wouldn't be so I don't want to say desperate though. I wouldn't be such a sellout if I had a fucking job. Because I have a lot of stuff to pay for. I know it sounds stupid, but I've got to pay for like college and stuff. I got to pay for like therapies and stuff. I've got a whole shitload of things to pay for. And so I've been thinking maybe I take another semester off of college to just try and rack some dough up. I mean, maybe if my Tumblr slop ends up producing something, I don't know. Do they make money off Tumblr slop? Because I've been thinking, like, I kind of want to post one a day. and see, like, do I get money out of that? Is that a thing I can do? Like, I don't care monetizing Tumblr slop, it's slop. Because I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. It took me 10 minutes to make that. You need a lot of views to make real money? Yeah, that's fair. It's the same thing with Twitch, then. Unless you get, like, donations, obviously, but... Like, here's my issue, right? Anything helps. Like, even a couple $100. Not even per video, just like in a month. So that would pay for all my shit. Thanks for the therapy. I sound like such a fat fucking shit, I'm sorry. I keep bitching. I feel bad. Most of the money's from engagement, like community sharing. You guys must have subs to manifest. True. Admittedly, a lot of people in LE, like a lot of our staff have said like, if we end up making money, nah, Sarah's can keep it. Which I don't know why they're like so willing to just let me have the money. Like I know Matcha said it. I know a couple other people said it as well. So if we ever do end up making money, Shin's not getting a cut, bro. Shin didn't do shit. So. Oh my fucking god! I'm genuinely stuck. If you have like $5, if at least starts making money, probably. I don't care. If it starts making decent money, yeah. Look, I don't want people to think that I'm a greedy bastard. I come off as one. Okay, I don't want to be stuck in this fucking hellhole. This Basalt Delta actually depresses me. Put me back in the good shit, dude. I can get like a monster element, sure. Look, I don't want people thinking I'm a greedy bastard, right? Because I don't want to be a greedy... Oh, damn, I didn't know that was there. Like, I'm not a greedy bastard. I'm just... poor. A girl needs money to become a girl. Unfortunately, your girl ain't born with tits. Why, it's just cool? Yeah. Like, honestly, my biggest care right now is honestly just HRT. Like, I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. I've said honestly 3 times. I'm tweaked out of my mind. I got like 5 hours of sleep. Forgive me. But, no, my goal, honestly, HRT would be so based. That's the only thing I want. Like, more than anything. I just want to, like, have that and be that kind of thing. Okay, how do I get out of here? Make sure you sleep at a reasonable time. I'm going to. Why do you think I started streaming at 7? Way I can end at like 10, 10:30 and not have people like and still have like a decent stream time. I would like to say a couple things regarding finance stuff. It's like more because it's related to streaming. I don't stream for money. I stream because I enjoy it. Let me make that clear as well. I'm looking for a job. I will get a job. I'm gonna get a job. If I get a good job, I might just take a semester off college again. My dad has been so against me taking a semester off college in the first place. But then again, my dad hasn't talked to me in like 3 weeks. I know there's like people who are like, oh, my dad hasn't talked to me for years. My dad and I had a pretty solid relationship for a while, in fact, actually. Like years and years, and then we get into one fight, and all of a sudden he's like, poof, I'm gone. And I probably shouldn't be sharing my personal life, but I don't really care. It's nothing big. So I don't really care. My mom supports me taking another thing off if I need it. Though my priorities right now are very, I don't want to say shallow, I wouldn't call it shallow, surface level is the right term. I'm thinking in the here and the now, because the here and the now, if you think too hard about the future, it starts to hurt you. Also, do not worry. I have a use for this netherrack that I'm mining. There is a reason why I'm just sitting here and mining. They're academically focused. I'm not... Yeah. Listen, man. I'm good enough at academics. I have like a 3.5, 3.7 GPA at college. I don't need to worry. I can just go back whenever. I'd be like, wow. But I am figuring that stuff out too. I had talked to an advisor yesterday, and she had told me she would help me out by contacting the people in charge of the college that does focus on like communications, theater, stuff like that, like liberal arts. And I say liberal arts because that's kind of where you'd go for theater or voice acting in my case. Though admittedly, I'm not entirely... Oh my fucking god, I'm stuck again. Let's go this way. I'm not entirely certain whether I want to be a or not a psychiatrist, but like a therapist or a voice actor. Voice actor would be the ideal, but consider the following. My voice is like rapidly changing, or my voice is going to need to change. I'm not sure how the whole trans voice thing works. I've seen a bunch of people post things about like, oh, I'm worried about my voice being cis enough. What you guys heard yesterday was what I've been working on for the past 3, 4, 5 days, maybe a week. Remnants of things I had done months ago. I'm unsure whether it's good. I have no clue. Everyone I've asked says it's good. I don't trust them. There are many people who would lie and say things are good just to appease the mind of an ailing fellow. Especially your friends. That's why I like to ask strangers. Someone like Jeff would definitely just, like, tell me it's good, so that I feel a bit more confident in myself. And it's reasons like that that I don't believe when people say those things. And of course, there's also people like Toku who proceed to call it mommy ASMR after hearing it. I apologize for my voice being so deep, guys. I apologize. I didn't mean to make my voice so deep at birth. If it's shit, you'll say it's shit. We've never called AMI stuff shit. Okay, can I please get, like, a single fucking debris? Like, I've just been mining trying to find one piece of debris. Pimo, bro. There you are. There you are. Whee! Trying to get that fire. I probably don't need to get the fire out, but I'm doing it anyway, just for dramatic effect. Ooh, update actually. So, I made a call today. I had said yesterday about how I was calling a person, and I was really mad because the person I was going to talk to got taken. I called my, sorry, I'm like struggling to talk today. I had reached back out to the office, the psychiatrist office, and asked again, hey, do you guys have anything here for, like, available? And they said, yeah, we have a online person who can do we have like an online therapist who can do in-person follow-ups at a city near me. and you can meet with him on the 15th of May. And I was like, holy shit, this might actually be the W I needed. So, I agreed, and I'm going to talk with my mom about it. I'm going to see what she thinks. Hopefully she'll think it's good, because I really want to get started on this, because I have a striking feeling that the fellow I'm going to be meeting with is going to be... Well, okay, here's the issue, right? They didn't say gender dysphoria. He talks about... They said gender identity, which I feel like is kind of the same thing? Like, what's the point in talking about gender identity if you're confident in if you're, like, comfortable with your current gender? Like, what's... You know what you guys know what I mean? Like, what's the difference between gender dysphoria and gender identity when discussing things with a therapist? I mean, I just don't understand. Okay, there's an ancient debris right there. I want it. Hold on, let's get it. Yeah, I was gonna say, oh shit, that's not good. That's kind of bad, actually. Okay, we'll here, block it off with stone. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. My gosh. But yeah, like, I'm trying to figure out what the difference is, because she was like, because the lady I asked, she was like, we don't have gender dysphoria, but we have gender identity. And I was like, what's the difference? That's just so bizarre to me. I just can't fathom what the difference there would be. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but, like, what's the difference? Though, I'm just gonna talk to him, I'm gonna give it a shot, because, you know, obviously, fuck it. Alright, let's keep going. I'm having fun just talking. At this point, I'm just mining a little bit, talking. I'll show you guys my roof in a bit. I was building that roof for, like, a solid 2 hours. So, let me just go back to mining. I like mining. Actually, one of my favorite things is mining. To be quite frank with you. I've always enjoyed mining. It's just so peaceful. Especially in the nether. Because you can just idle and forget about it. Like, you can just swing your stuff and then... Yep. Alright, I'm going this way, guys. Oh, okay, found something. I can get all my XP back for my pickaxe. Oh, okay, let's just keep going then. But, like, you can just swing and swing and swing, and it doesn't matter. But where was I? Yeah, I'm gonna talk with the guy. I'm gonna see what he thinks. I'm gonna ask him, like, hey. What do I do for this and that? In terms of, like, gender stuff. Hopefully he'll affirm it. And I'll be like, woohoo! Progress. It is tricky. I am lucky. I will say that. And I'm not lucky in the traditional sense. Being truly lucky would be being born as what you want to be. I am luckier than most trans people. In the sense that I have a remarkable vocal range. One of the hardest things I feel is the voice. Because I'm not sure if there's a surgery for it. There's a surgery for, like, almost everything. And so there probably is one for the voice, I'm just forgetting it, but... I don't need that, I don't think. I just have to improve on what I currently have, rather than... be like the many, like... I've always loved having my voice, that's, like, why I'm a voice actor and stuff, like... I love character stuff. I love just sitting here chilling out, being like, oh, I can do this with my voice. I can do this. I can do that. I can do that. All that sweet stuff, right? So, which one is best? Yeah. I've already kind of given myself that head start just by my hobbies. And so, I'm lucky in that aspect. Because it is entirely chance, mind you. Or perhaps I simply recognized it from a young age. And when I do something, I go all in. I don't half-ass my shit. I've never been fond of putting in less than all effort for something that I care about. Is voicing was using version. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, voice training. That's really all. That's what we do. Like, most of the time, you get like, you gotta do this and that for your physical body, but your voice is voice training, right? I've already kind of just done that already, and by accident. And I have a really good ear, so I'm able to tell, like, I have a really good ear. I have really good control over my voice, and I'm not trying to brag or anything. I apologize if it sounds like I'm bragging. This is just fact, and I'm sure most of you will agree if you have seen my voice work things. I have a really good voice. I have a really good ear. Like, stuff like that is where I succeed. You're first time? Yes. Like, I'm very good at telling, okay, this is what I need to do. This is what it sounds wrong. However, unfortunately, I don't like the sound of my own voice. I hate listening to it in recordings. I hate listening to it. I usually just tone it out when I'm talking firsthand, but if I have to, I don't listen to my recordings. Though I do my best work in the shower, to be quite honest with you. The steam helps your voice. It helps your throat. So, it's really good. I wish you were hating on voice. Yeah. VA plus trans is like the worst thing ever for vocal stuff. But, like, truthfully, right, I do my best work in the shower. Last night, I voiced a whole conversation between Silverwolf and Kafka from Honkai Star Rail, purely out of boredom, because I can do Silverwolf to a degree, and I can do Kafka to a degree. All my voices sound better in the shower for some reason. I have no idea why. Maybe the water drowns out some of the things I would critique, but I don't really care. I'm gonna set off a bomb. I've been burning through my beds. I just don't care about the bomb. See? Or the... Called it. But right, like... I like to voice a bunch of stuff. I'm used to producing acoustics. Yeah, they're small spaces. And the cloth in the shower helps for dampening. Like, that's just kind of how it be, I think. Last I checked. So, I'm not gonna complain. But yeah, like, I wanna start voicing, like, girls. I think I can do it at some... Oh, nice. I think I can do it at some point. You know? It's something that I'm rather confident in, to a degree. I haven't done it yet. Like, officially done it. I've voiced girls on, like, minute occasions. I once voiced Aglaya from Honkai as well. Well, in an old server I was in, people were doing an event with her, and they needed someone to fill in, so I just filled in. But, because they were reading all the stuff. But, truth be told, I would love to do something official. Which is, honestly, kind of, like, it's, I would like to find more Limbus projects. I would like to try Rodia. Officially. You know, I don't know if I could do it properly. Unfortunately, my last few attempts have been rather poor. In terms of my own standard. Because people have called it decent, and decent, in my eyes, for vocal things, is poor. At least for my own work. So I'd like to continue improving. Ooh, that's 3. That's a lot. But I would like to switch into voicing a different character, if possible. And I may end up just dubbing things myself. Because, honestly, who cares? I just dub shit myself. Like, would you guys watch it if I nabbed like a Raldia and Greg comic and voiced it myself? Would you guys, or like a Faust and Isung comic and voiced it myself? Would that be of interest? Because I know you guys said you rather enjoyed the Tumblr slop, which I'm posting on my alt, because I'm not posting slop on my main channel. It's disgusting. Who do you take me for? Trash? I know Tumblr slop is slop. Like, I'm not... The last thing I want to do is make my official VA account dedicated to... You need to find comics? It'd be kind of cool if you did. And make sure to put the... Well, actually, if you're going to make a Pinterest board, I can probably fund the credits myself. And I'll have to, like, ask for the credits and all that, like Archie does. Me and Archie, we're actually going to do something a while. Is the media guy grabbing guy now? Can I say something honestly? I suck at finding things. One of my biggest weaknesses in school was research. If you gave me the stuff to look at, I could look at it and I could understand it in a heartbeat, but trying to find things is the bane of my existence for some reason. I struggle with finding, like, doctors, I struggle with finding this, and I struggle with finding that. I just, like, it's so bad for me. I just cannot do it. So, I am rather grateful that you find things for me, because I would not have found those Tumblr posts on my own. And it's because I'm stupid.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hasta la vista, baby.
Alright, let's dig out this gravel. There might be a thing underneath. I doubt it. I haven't really found any, debris hiding in gravel. But, you know, it's always worth a shot. Yes, it's gravel. It's like all of 5 seconds to mine, and it's good building material. So who am I templating? What do you mean? Ooh, soul sand and gravel. My bad. What Y level am I at? You can see it. Oh shit, you can't see it. Bong Bong's in the way. Some of the characters, and we'll try and find comics. For now, my best bets are Rodion and Faust. So find like Rodion comics, Faust comics. You just pass some debris. I'll check again. Don't worry. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I can't like see when. Okay, there. Now you can see the Y level. Now you can see the Y level. Okay, so I just passed some debris, you said? I passed Blackstone. I passed Soul Stand. Blackstone. More Blackstone. Gold Ore. Blackstone. Blackstone. Rodion and Faust. Yeah. There's lots of Rodion Greg comics. There's lots of Faust Sun comics. I say those guys specifically because I can voice both of them. Greg, obviously. Oh shit. Oh, oh, I thought you were gonna say my mic was tweaking. But no, I can voice Isung. I am Isung. I can voice Greg, obviously.
Loki Greg coded, guys. Yeah. Hey, manager bud. Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I would never insult my Go Greg like that. Not officially. It's my code. But, yeah, I would definitely... Fuck, I hate gravel sometimes. Just let me dig, bruh. Let me dig, bruh.
Bruh.
Soul sand. The only reason I'm mining soul sand is because I don't want to come back for it later. And you'll never need more than, like, a couple stacks in your life. So if I mine it all now, it doesn't matter. Oh my god, okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Not molding. I might be molding a bit. I'm good this way. My glorious Emperor Gregor Samsa of the OG Corp shan't face such slander. On Ishii stuff? I can't do Ishii right now. I wish, man. If I could do Ishii shit, I would be voicing Heathnail. Like, my life depended on it. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If I could voice Ishmael right now, I would be voicing Heathnail shit. Like, the amount of dick riding I do for Heathmail, even though everyone says, like, it sucks. Because, like, Heathcliff has Kathy and shit. I don't give a fuck. Hot take, Kathy's a bad person, don't give a shit. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't care, bro. I don't care that he had Kathy. She fucking sucks. It's called moving on. His whole arc, I can guarantee, is going to be about the acceptance of loss and how to move on. And he'll find peace in the people he has now. Because his old family sucked. Like, I don't give a fuck, man. You can't convince me otherwise. I don't give a rat's ass about Catherine. Like, she as a character pisses me off. Because the relationship they had was toxic, and I like Heathcliff. I am biased. No, I will not apologize. Heathcliff is my baby. My glorious King Heathcliff. Heathcliff is objectively my favorite. That is, like, the worst way to use objectively. Heathcliff is my favorite, like, 100%. For the male centers. Female is a toss-up, but male centers, Heathcliff has always been my dub. Yuri? Yuri! Yuri!
Gregor!
Yuri!
Gregor!
The apple, Yuri. The apple. You're the apple of my eye, Yuri. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point, guys. I'm like just digging. Call me a digger. I don't think I'm finding any more shit. Like, this, low-key, this place sucks. Oh, hi. Here, how, out of pure curiosity, how is that video doing? Oh, the video's doing kind of shit. It's got 18 views, that's crazy. That's aura as fuck, I think. I was just curious, I don't actually care. It's the first video, you're never gonna get good shit on the first video. You know what I mean? I just don't think it matters in the grand scheme of things. I wanted to open it up and check it out. How many comics do I want? I don't know, how many are you gonna find? might reach out to Lando Bristly themselves. They're like really good at Roddy Greg. I might say, hey, would you mind if I voiced over your comic, your Roddy Greg comics, or Rodiger? I'm trans and trying to practice my femme voice, and Rodia would be a great thing. I might do that actually. That's not a bad idea. That isn't a bad idea. You guys know Lando Bristly? Have you seen them on Twitter? I occasionally see their stuff, and it's like really good. Dude, now before I forget, true. Here, I'll just message them on Twitter. I don't know if I can. Actually, I don't know if I can message them. Alright, here. Let me pause. Let me go to Twitter real quick. Series. That's Twitch. That is Twitch. That's Twitch. I type in TWI and it automatically fills to like Twitter. Or it automatically fills to Twitch. I'm so fucking cooked, chat. I'm such a fat fucking LARP, chud. We truly are the LARP. It's time to LARP. I'm gonna drag this over here so I can just check out. Well, I got notifications for shit. Who the fuck? Oh. Oh, my voice acting announcement. That's cool. Cool. Who am I LARPing as? I am LARPing as Peak. Okay, where is Lando Bristly? Hold on. Oh, that's Rhodia and Gregor porn. Whoops. The fuck is on my Twitter, bro? The fuck is on my Twitter? Hold on. Slide it over, true. I can't message this person, unfortunately. Wondering if it'd be okay if I were to voice your comics with credit. Okay, guys, hold on. You're gonna help me. You're gonna help me write this, okay? You're gonna help me write this in the way that's gonna get the most pity. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, you're gonna help me write this in the way that's the nicest way to ask. So, right, I'm like, hi. I was wondering if it'd be okay if I were to voice your comics with credit. Should I mention that I'm like trying to practice Rodia's voice? How do I mention that without sounding stupid? Like, I'm currently practicing a femme voice and love Rodia's character. His character. Here. So it'd be an honor to voice over your comics. This person is the Rodiger artist. I need to like preface that. This person is like, you think of Rodiger, this is it's them. Like it's them. Like let's be real. It's them. Like would this hold on. Should I say I'm trans and currently practicing, or should I leave out the trans part? Okay, cool. So this works, right? Like, we're good with this? Hi. I was wondering if it'd be okay if I were to voice your comics with credit. I'm trans and currently practicing a femme voice and love Roger's character. So it'd be an honor to voice over the Rodiger artist comics. I'm gonna say trans femme. There we go. Clarify. Okay, this good? If they have an issue with that, then why would you want to support them anyway? Well, truth nuke. That's a truth nuke. That's actually a really good. That's a really good point. Okay, this should be good. All right, guys. I'm gonna shout out my Twitter so you guys can like repost it and like it and make it popular. Boom. No. I'm the biggest bird. Guys, follow me. Follow my Twitter, guys. Stairs VA. Follow it right now. I'll even post my link in the chat. Follow me now. I'm kidding. If you guys want to, I don't post often. I just repost like the shit I do. Like I voiced this shit for Archie. I ranted about Valentina Rodion for like 3 seconds. Can I be so honest for a second? The people on YouTube Shorts who say they're VOs and VAs and proceed to voice goofy Tumblr posts with the emptiest tone imaginable are such tedium. Look where I'm at. Merso. As you can see, I am great. I am so funny. How the fuck do I have 18 followers? What the fuck? Who is following me? Who is that? Who is this? Who is this? I know who that is. Who are these people? Who are they? I know who you are. Who is this? Oh my god, every Merso dialogue in order. So peak. I don't know like most of these people. I know Archie and shit, obviously, but like I would, however, you don't want to see the repost. I don't care. Brother, I know you probably repost porn and shit, like. Here. Now that we posted it, guys, go check my account. Go repost it. Go beg, because if they agree, you will be getting Rodiger comics on the fucking double. I've learned how to like properly edit comics after experimenting with the Tumblr thing for a bit. I learned how to properly mask things, which means, yeah, your boy, your girl's gonna figure this shit out. Type shit, brah. Boing.
Boy, I love Agent Debris.
How much are we at? 39. Let's get to 40. Actually, chat, how many should we get to? How many ancient debris should we get to before we go start building the roof again? Because, you know, we've been mining here for like 45 minutes. And just chalking and chatting. And I've honestly been enjoying it a lot. 9,000? Yo. Bro wants me to be here for like 10 days straight mining. Holy fuck. I'll do it for 500 bucks. I'm kidding.
It's over 9,000.
I'm also gonna make an announcement in the Discord server as well. Announcement ping. I wanna voice Rodiger comics. Please like this post I did under the Rodiger artist and follow us both. Heart emojis. Hearts. I'm pulling this shit back up. I gotta go look.
Which one of you? Which one of you is Yuri Fighter?
sorry. I'm sorry. Holy shit. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. I did not expect to open my notifications and find fucking like Yuri Finder. Oh my fucking god. That is genuinely the funniest shit. That is the funniest shit I've seen. Hold on. Peek. That's so fucking funny, bro. Oh my fucking god. I'm sobbing, dude. Oh my god, holy shit. I'm sorry. Oh my god. That caught me so off guard for a second. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh my god, that was fucking amazing. That was genuinely amazing. Okay, let's get back on this. Now that we've posted in the server as well, we know we're just Yuri fan. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I've never laughed. I haven't laughed so hard in my life. Oh, from the soul too. Jesus. Oh my god. Heavenly. Alright, so we said we wanted 9,000 debris before we left, right? Are we sure it's 9,000? Maybe one day I'll be a Yuri critter? Probably. I wouldn't mind voicing Yuri at some point. That was a mistake. Well, yeah, I can't really find anything here, so let's just keep going, shall we? Ooh! Hi! Ooh! Hi! See, I wouldn't mind being a Yuri. Ooh! Hi! Oh my god. Can I finish what I'm saying, please? Okay. I wouldn't mind voicing Yuri at some point. That would be cool. I mean, have I voiced Yaoi yet? I voiced All Might getting groomed. That sounds horrible when I say it out loud. I voiced a joke video where All Might was talking about, his old mentor to Deku. And it was the stupidest thing ever. I forget what the exact context of it was about. All I remember mentally was that All Might was extremely fucked. And it was really funny. But 27 found so you brother, do you know how long it's gonna take me to voice 27 comics? It's at least 27 days worth of material. Like, I'd like to. It would be really cool to post a comic a day, but I don't think I'm that good at it. Yeah, you did send them. Okay, thanks, Pooks. Check out this board I made on Pinterest. But no, like, I've voiced some stupid stuff. I don't remember who I think his name is Grump Soda. Let me Google him. Let me look him up on YouTube real quick, actually. Because I think, if I'm right, his name is Grumps. His name is like something Soda. I don't remember what it was, and it makes me sad because I miss the guy. It just disappoints me. It's hard to find comics on Pinterest. Yeah, that's why I usually that's why I haven't voiced many comics myself. Most of the time you find comics on Reddit or Twitter, and you want to ask the artist specifically, because you know, most artists, like, they're comic artists or they're art artists. Lando, the one who we just asked, is a great Rodiger comic artist. And the reason why I'm so keen to ask them is because I fuck with their shit. I fuck with their shit, gang. You voice them back to back in 1 second, save a backlog. I was actually thinking about doing that for my for the Tumblr posts, because it only takes like 10 minutes for me to do each one, including the voicing, the editing. Well, it took me 10 minutes to do the first one, and that included downloading the thing, editing it together. Like, I could literally just, you know what I could do? I could even have this, I could mass produce Tumblr slop. And I'm going to tell you how. I keep the same background, I keep the same music. I only change the voice in the comic, and I reuse the same save file that I have on CapCut, because I haven't properly moved the DaVinci yet. So I can just keep going back over and over, same background, same music. Nobody's gonna care, because they don't go for the parkour. The comics are a bit trickier. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to comics, not for Tumblr slop. Fuck Tumblr slop. Tumblr slop is, well, slop. You'll care? You'll care? It'll matter to you. Is this how you'll break my heart? That's just good business? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's good business. I can be efficient with it. Hi, Knight. Welcome, welcome. We're just getting ancient debris because for some reason I thought it'd be a good idea to just go mining for a bit. I want to go build now. I'm sick of mining. I'll come back and do this later. Where'd my... Oh, I went in with the fortune pick. My bad. Yes, you guys missed our genius. Let me turn this off for a second. Hold on. So what we're going to be doing, or what we just did, is we asked the Rodiger artist if I can voice their Rodiger comics, because I'm learning Rodia. I'm rather confident in my Greg. For obvious reasons. For obvious reasons, chat. Like, why wouldn't I be? Like, it's Greg, and you know my voice. There we go. Let's take all this, slide it in, take all this, slide it in, slide it in. Okay, let's show you guys the roof. Or at least, what I intend to do for the roof. Where are my boom booms? There they are. As you guys can see, I have a layout. I have created a cathedral-esque thing, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be filling it in with nether brick. This is expensive. Why? Because it's nether brick. I have two options. One, I mine it from another fortress, which is a good idea, mind you. It's not a bad idea at all. I'm willing to do that if we think that's the better option. Two, and what I personally think is the better option, I'm selling my soul. I'm out of coal. Chat, I'm out of coal. To put that into context, I put 3,000 coal into this. I put 3,000 coal into the super smelter. And, not to be that, we might want to go visit another fortress. You guys want to go visit another? Here, let's actually burn through what we have right now, and then we'll go find another fortress. Then we'll go find it. It's easy. We'll build what we have, and we'll take a look at it. Let me actually fix up my pick real quick. My shovel. Ow, asshole. Screw off, nerd. Hit. Oh, I have to clean up my armor as well. Here. Shovel. 1, you mine. 2, you craft. Minecraft. Oh my god, that thing has 220 hit points. We're killing that. Hold on. Let me actually get an auto-clicker set up. I don't want to click that thing the entire time. I'm lazy, if it wasn't obvious. Chat. Very clearly, we're going to sit here. Alright, we're going to sit here and we're just going to, like, talk for a second, right? We're going to let it, we're just going to let it go. We're going to let it cook. Let it do its thing. It's doing its thing. Whack. 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 It's beautiful, right? This intrinsic duty and it has to... Anything else you want me to attempt to find? I think Rodia in Faust is fine for now. It'd be good for me to finally start voicing things again. Can I be completely honest with you, chat? Merceau does not have comics. He doesn't exist. This dude doesn't exist. Like, he's low-key irrelevant. Like, who the fuck is Bro, dude? Did we kill it? Did we kill it? Did we kill the bit? Did we kill the beast? It's not here anymore. But we didn't... But it didn't drop its backpack. Oh, it might have dropped it and I just missed it or something. Hold on, let's quickly... Just empty all their shit. Bad. Bad. Okay. Cool. Okay. Let's go back now. Put the meat grinder away. Let's go to the Trade Empire. Kafka comics, other games, anyone? Oh my god. Mer only has one type of comic, and that's Murdon. True. Everyone else hates him. It's really sad. Okay, can I be honest with you guys? There is one character I like a lot from Deadlock. Drifter. The Drifter. Is voiced by Matt Mercer. I love Matt Mercer's voice. Matt Mercer's voice is beautiful. If you guys know what the Drifter sounds like, you understand why. If you don't, you should look him up and understand why. Is that... Why is there an ad playing on my phone? What the fuck? I just broke my phone. Guys. Okay, I need to be honest for a second. My bad. I have been, I got mad. Like, here's the thing, right? I've had, my phone case has been broken for a while. Like, months. I have not gotten a new one. It just hasn't been, like, a necessity. You know what I mean? Here, we're actually gonna need this, and we're gonna make... Is there any reason that I should not make all this into stuff? Or should I, like... What can you use nether bricks to craft? Does anyone know? Just, like, off the top of your head. Good evening. Hello, copy. Welcome to our most glorious adventure where I talk for hours on end, and people like it. Though I'm trying to figure out, like, that's just nether brick, blocks, stairs, stairs, slabs, walls, and then red. I don't need red. I doubt I will use red at all, because the red is a very saturated color, right? It's very, like, saturated, so I just think, like, there's no reason not to. Because, here's what I can do. What the hell is that? Chiseled? Yo, I'm not chiseling my bricks, bro. I can also smelt them to make a cracked nether brick. I keep forgetting you can do that. I really should have, like, way back when I was doing the walls. I should have did that, but I didn't, because I didn't know you could do that. I was always wondering how you got the cracked blocks. I thought they were, like, extremely rare. But, yeah, it doesn't matter. one of the things, right? One of the things that I wanted to do is, like, I wanted to build this roof, and I was asked by one of my friends. I was asked, why do you not just, you know, how do I say this? Why don't you just add texture through like cracked bricks? And you know what I told her? I said, there is zero reason anyone is going to be sitting here and looking at my roof. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to be sitting here and looking at the roof. Nobody's going to go here and say, hey, these cracked nether bricks, they're quite crunchy. So, as you guys know, clearly I'm an aficionado. So, very clearly I understand what I'm talking about, right? Like, I'm just look at me. I'm so awesome. But no, like, I just didn't think there was a reason for me to do that. Like, basically the same. Yeah. Cracked nether brick is stupid. So basically, I'm gonna be building this one segment at a time. That's how we're gonna do this. One segment at a time. And once we build one side of it, like one full side, we're gonna take a step back and see if we want to keep the nether bricks or change it out for something else. And you might be like, Ceres, isn't it kind of ridiculous to build a whole side of a wall before deciding if you like it or not? And to answer your questions, yes, it is. No, I don't care. Why? Because I'm base as fuck. Who's gonna stop me? Right? Who's gonna stop me? Though I am actually quite glad. I was going to just have the black wrap around the edges, but having it overlap at the wood parts has actually made this stand out a lot more. And it's given it a lot more depth, I think. Well, I could have made it, like, given a little bit more, like, shape in terms of, like, having this be, like, I don't know, a block outward or whatever. I'm a big fan of how I did it personally, just because I didn't think of it at the time. And the black makes it so that it's not fully just one brick of color. And the reason why I'm a fan of that is because one brick of color is boring, and that's a boring build. One of the references I used when looking at my stuff was this big castle that used only nether brick, and it was pretty, but it looked so bland, and I couldn't help myself but be rather disappointed in the fact that there was nothing there. Like, nothing of actual value. It was just nether brick, nether brick, nether brick. There was no style to it. Of course, it was someone's first build. But this is my first build. And I learn from others' mistakes. 'Cause I'm based as fuck. I keep saying based. I think I'm starting to lose my mind a little. Chat, I might be going insane. Mental ward stream. That series from the Fancy Talk comes out. I feel like, no, there is a reason why we have depth here. Hydration? Alright, hold on. You guys can hear us, right? Ooh. Oh my god, my voice hurts today. Give me one more second. That's good stuff. Okay. I think... Is it... Or something sweet? I know, right? I love that water bottle. My stepdad gave it to me. It's like the best thing ever. Alright, so... We have now finished 2 segments. Let's take a fly out. Let's take a look-see. What do we think? What do we think about this roof? We like it. We hate it. Think we should do more, do less, maybe have it hang out more. I don't know. I think it's just that the walls themselves are bare, and that's what's detracting from this. Because the roof itself doesn't need to be like fancy. It's a roof, but the walls are kind of lacking if you look at it, right? Like, let's just gaze at it. Let's just gaze fondly at it for a second, right? It's beautiful. However, it's lacking in elegance and beauty. It breaks my poor wounded heart. We need some foliage. We need some freaking decor, man. Hold on. Pause. Ew. 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 Fuck. Ew. 1 second. Ugh. How did I not realize I was there? Jesus fucking Christ. A ball of hair, of my sister's hair, mind you, was just on my fucking... It was in my sweatshirt. Oh my god. Nasty. Somehow it didn't get taken out with the laundry. Oh my gosh. Ew, nasty, nasty, nasty. Got tangled in the string. You make sure there's none left. Oh my god. 1 second, guys. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm taking it off tonight, so it doesn't really matter too much. I'm gonna throw that away. I'm gonna toss it over there. Bye bye. Cool. It is out. Okay. Now, I think this is a good roost. I think this is the roost style we go with. Right. I like the black. I think the nether contrast does really well here. So we're just gonna go for that. That's what we're gonna do. Cool? Anyone have a complaint? If you have a complaint, I'm gonna punch you. That's a promise. I ran into a wall. But yeah, we can figure out, like, we can easily just play with the length of the walls later. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It kind of is a big deal, actually, because, like, it requires a lot of... Like, I burned through 30,000 blackstone making this thing wrap around here. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, it took a shitload of shit. Like, it was disgusting. I'll be happy if we have enough nether brick to get one of these sides done. That's how scared I am of this project. This roof is disgusting. I have trauma, as you can see. I'm petrified. Let me pull my mic closer to me again. Okay, there we go. So let's just stack back up here. We need more brick. Give me the rest of my brick. My bricks. I don't like filling up my hotbar PM over. Let's make another stack of brick, another stack of stair. Let's go. No, it's actually really nice. Let me tell you guys this. What's really nice, each of these... Oh. Each layer of this is 32 blocks. And 16 stairs. So each layer of this is 48 blocks. This is 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 per. 8 times 48. 8 times 48 divided by 64, which is 8 times 3/4. 8 times 3/4 is 6. Each one of these requires 6 stacks of nether brick. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... Oh, I just cringed mentally. I need 78 stacks of nether brick. Don't talk to me, chat. Oh no. Don't okay that. I was being dramatic. If I need 78 stacks of nether brick, I'm gonna need a shitload of fuel. Because I need to smelt 312 stacks of netherrack. Go find a mountain and mine it all. No, Jeff, you didn't hear me. I didn't say netherrack. I said nether brick. One nether brick is 4 netherrack. 4 netherrack that has to be smelted, mind you. If it didn't have to be smelted, I wouldn't be worried about it. But I have to smelt every one of these. So... Can you guys, like, cheer me on for a sec? Like, I'm low-key depressed for coal. That's not even a bad idea, actually. We can go fetch the beacon and go mine out a mountain or two. That might actually be what we have to do, because we need netherrack. Or not netherrack. We need fuel. And fuel is hard to get. Chat, I'm cooked. It's so over. It is so over. I have never felt this sheer dread. You know, I've taken AP tests and felt more confident in myself than I do at this. Oh my god, this is disgusting. We'll burn through our nether brick that we have now. Okay. Well, knowing that each thing takes 6 stacks of nether brick is actually rather satisfying. Can I be honest with you? Because, and let me explain this. Knowing that it takes 6 stacks of nether brick means that I can calculate how much I need. And that is beautiful. I appreciate you guys cheering me on. Let's build another super smelter. That's true. I actually had this idea. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys this because I thought it was a really good idea. I was doing it earlier. And what I was... Dude, I'm trying to figure out a way to fast click this. So, like, I can just run over. Like, I can't. I had this idea, right? And my idea was, okay, I could build 2 super smelters right next to each other. Because what that would do is I could evenly distribute both the, like, you know how there's a big gold chest down there that has, like, stacks and stacks of netherrack in it? I could have 1 gold chest for 2 hopper minecarts. Because it's a double gold chest. And I could, like, spread it out, you know? If that makes sense. Okay, joke's on me. I actually need 6.5 stacks for each. That's a little bit more annoying. Doesn't make a difference. It's still gonna be a shitload of coal. But what I'm trying to get at is, did I didn't finish that part, did I? I don't think I did. Hold on. We're gonna tower real quick. I don't think I did that. Yeah, I'm missing this part right here. But the beautiful thing, actually, about it is if I can make it so that the 2 super smelters are right back to each other, I don't have to make, like, separate chests or anything. In fact, it would drain the netherrack twice as fast, meaning twice as fast smelting. Which well, not twice as fast smelting, but less work for me because I don't have to evenly distribute my netherrack between chests. That's the incentive of it, at least. Just less work. I'm quite lazy, as you guys know. I am a bum. As you are probably aware, I don't like posting my VODs. This is not because I don't like my VODs, this is because I am exorbitantly lazy. And in fact, forget to post my VODs every second of my life. This is to the dismay of nobody but Jeff. Because Jeff, for some reason, adores my VODs. He likes to snooze to them. Take his nappies to them. He also loves the sound of my voice. In both male and female format. Frankly, it's quite amusing. You can watch Jeff beg at this point, right now, in fact, as he is currently sitting in chat, begging me to post. Everyone loves the sound of my voice. I know, I expected people to hate the sound of my feminine voice, but everyone has, like, praised it. I'm not that... because it's passable. True. I really do want to help out my trans friends with their voices. I know Noki, especially. I need to talk to Noki, because Noki wants my help. Like, actively wants it. And I need to, like... I want to teach my friends, but I'm not sure how to do it. I'm not sure what I can teach besides, like... because I don't fully understand it myself. I'm going to be blunt. It's not that it's hard to do. It's not hard. But there's a method to it. And most people don't play with their voice enough to have that method in a way that will, you know... actually, I should do it this way. Most people don't play with their voice enough to have it at the point where it's like, okay, I can... like, just do this. I understand what these things mean. I understand how to lift my larynx. I understand how to change where I speak from. And that, to me, isn't a bad thing, but it makes it harder to explain to people. Though, admittedly, I do get somewhat bothered when people refer to themselves as voice experts, yet do not understand some of the things that are said in regards to, like, resonance, larynx stuff. Like, I've had people be like,
Oh yeah, your voice, your
with all my, like, voice shit, right? Like, they act like they understand these things and then proceed to be like, oh. It pains me when I see people give advice on things they don't understand. Word to the wise. Don't give advice on things that you do not get. You are not good enough to explain things. That is not an insult. That is not me taking a jab at you. That is the truth. You are not good enough to explain things. I cannot explain art for the life of me. If you ask me to explain why this build looks good, I can't tell you shit. I can't give you advice besides, hey, texture. Because I understand texture. It's adding different block palettes to give your build more depth. That's what I think it is. And that's how I do what I do. Give advice on things that you're good at, not things you're bad at. When I give advice on voice acting a lot. You know why? Because I understand the voice. A lot of my childhood was spent doing voice stuff. I talk to myself a lot. I do voices in the shower. I've been doing voices in the shower. I sing in the shower, and I go high because I play with my voice. I reach the innermost depths of my soul to do that shit. I have been doing this for years. I've been working on my voice for years. That's why I'm not qualified by any means. I'm no professional. But I have enough knowledge and experience to give advice. And that's why I do. I am not some idiotic fool who will sit there and say, "Hey guys, I know everything." Because I don't know everything. I'll say it straight up. I don't know everything. I'm stupid sometimes. Like, I'm dumb. However, I will admit when I'm out of my league. And we give advice on things I know. Like emotion and stuff. I'm good at emotions. I'm good at emotive acting. Why? Because, like, I've practiced it. I've sat there with my friends and, like, the people who teach me how to do this. Like, people who have been doing it for years and years. I have a friend who's really famous in fan dubbing because he's super good at what he does. Nobody knows he's trans, but he's so good at what he does that he comes off at, like, he's trans mask. Nobody knows that he's trans. People can't predict it because he's good at voice acting. He's good at using his voice. He's good at playing with it. He's good at understanding it. He's good at understanding the emotions behind it. He's good at acting. He's good at voice. And I've had him teach me his ways. And I have watched him, and I have listened to him, and I have discussed with him. And me and him are quite close. I do need to reach out again and say hi. I feel bad. I don't reach out very often to people. But, like, I spend a lot of time doing this. This is my hobby. This is what I want to do with my life. And I apologize if I sound aggressive with this. I get frustrated when I see bad advice. Especially for voice work, because voice work is my passion. It's my love. It's my life. I cannot physically sit there and say, in good conscience, your advice is good, when you're sitting there telling people, you need to go higher. When going higher is not their problem, their lack of energy is the problem. I've seen it happen so many times. People define the voice as only pitch and piss me the fuck off. I could go on a rant about the voice, but I don't think many people want to sit here and listen to me talk about a voice forever and ever and ever. Because I could talk, I have examples. I have examples of people fucking things up. You wouldn't mind? Would anybody here mind if I went on a rant? Go ahead. Alright, bet. Here, I'll teach you guys. Let me give you guys a little bit of an education on voice work. Not everything is about pitch. Pitch is stupid. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Pitch is stupid. Everyone puts emphasis on pitch, and it's stupid. It's a waste of time. Pitch can only get you so far. Like, you want to see something? I'm not going to change my pitch at all for the next few voices. I'm not going to change my pitch at all for the next few voices. I'm not going to change my pitch at all for the next few voices. Do you see how I can sound so remarkably different without ever changing my pitch? And yet, I managed to keep the same sort of style of voice every time. Do you want to know why that is? It's because I'm changing where and how I speak. This is speaking from the chest. Speaking like this is speaking from the throat. And speaking like a girl, I haven't really managed to understand yet, but it's definitely got to do with, like,
where you put your larynx and where you speak from. This is like more speaking from the mouth region, alongside making your pitch, or not your pitch, but your like your tone softer, gentler, all that sweet jazz.
But that's besides the point. The point that I'm making is all of those were done without me
Actively changing my pitch. Because if I actively
excuse me.
change my pitch, right, I can go up to here. Hi guys. I'm changing my pitch without moving where I'm talking from. I'm still talking from my chest, but well, you guys know, I sound higher.
That's what pitch is. Pitch is the movement of your larynx higher or lower, basically. Well, no, pitch is more how you strain your vocal cords. Because, let me explain how vocal cords work, right? Vocal cords work like this. The deeper your voice, the more relaxed your vocal cords are. Your vocal cords... am I missing a block? I should have had an even amount. No, whatever, I don't care enough. Let's get more. So here's the thing, right? Your vocal cords are basically defined, or your pitch is defined by your vocal cords. The more strained your vocal cords are, the higher your voice will be. The more relaxed your vocal cords are, the more space there is between them, so for air to go through, the lower your voice will be. This can be observed through, just try to do a higher pitch.
If you do a higher pitch, you can feel the strain, right? Like you can feel how hard it is to go high. That's because you're straining your vocal cords.
However, the reason it's harder to go deeper in comparison to going higher is because your vocal cords are naturally in a rather relaxed state. This is... I'm not going to say it's good, but what it means is that... Here, you know what? I'm just going to do this at this point. Hold on. There we go. I don't care. What it means is you are going to have an easier time going higher than lower. Your vocal cords are naturally relaxed, and you can only relax them so much further. Hell, even in this, I'm kind of relaxing my vocal cords, but also I was just trying to speak from a lower place. But, so be it. I struggle to go lower because my voice is relaxed. This is my relaxed voice. This is where I find it to be easiest to speak. I can go higher, but I can't go lower. Because going lower requires my vocal cords to be like, and go out and die and burn. But you get it. So that's all pitch is. Pitch is just like your vocal cords. Where are they? How strained are they? That's all pitches. That is literally all pitches. And that's and everyone being like, oh, your pitch is wrong. Like, what the fuck? Like, dude, no. I see so many people, I'm gonna go look on Discord real quick, because I'm in servers, I'm in fandom servers, where they sit there, and they suck each other's dick, and they're like, oh, you have to go higher, you have to go lower. No, you don't! You're stupid! Here, I'm gonna go look at advice. Here, hold on. I can't, you need to explain things better. If you're gonna give advice. If you think a voice is higher or lower, you're wrong. You're wrong, basically. Unless it's, extravagant. I'm gonna take an example. I'm gonna say Blade from Honkai Star Rail. I keep referencing Honkai Star Rail. It's because I have a big past in Honkai Star Rail, in terms of, voice acting and stuff. That's actually where I started. I'll explain my history after this. Blade. If any of you guys know Hoyoverse stuff. TC ref? Yes. If you guys know Hoyoverse stuff, Blade is a character in the game who is perceived to have a gruff, deep, evil voice, right? So, he's deep as hell. According to other people. However, I'm just gonna pull this shit up. I'm gonna pull this shit up. All right. I'm low-key just molding right now. Give me a second. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys this fucker. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this fucker. Replace line. Are you gonna replace line?
I don't know you. Consider that a good thing.
I don't know you. Consider that a good thing. Whatever the fuck he does. Doesn't matter, right? That sounds deep, right? It sounds deep. Sounds deep. Sounds evil. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna pull this guy up. I'm gonna pull this guy up. I'm gonna pull this guy up. We're gonna listen to this guy now. We're gonna listen to this guy. We're gonna listen to this guy, okay? Once it loads, we're gonna listen to him.
This is no mere illusion. 'Tis I, Linny, the greatest magician in all Tevat.
Those two fuckers have the same voice actor. Okay. They have the same voice actor. And you might be wondering, but, my goat, Ceres VA, why does he sound so much deeper? And I'm gonna show you why.
I don't know you.
I don't know you. His voice is gruff. It's deep. I don't know you. I don't know you. His voice is like, I don't know you. You'd be like, I don't know you. I don't know you. Consider that a good thing. His voice is actually around here, because that's what I used when I used to voice him. My voice was always kept like around here-ish, right? I don't know you. I don't know you. No, my voice is down here naturally. There's a difference, right? His voice is not as deep as people think. It is rasp and it is gruff, and he growls his words. Those make his voice sound deeper. That is what it is. It's tone. It's the way your voice articulates the words. It's the inflections you use. Like here, you know what? I'm gonna give you guys an example, okay? I'm just gonna read off Rodion's line. I'm not gonna do a voice or anything. I'm just gonna read them off. Hi, I'm Rodia. I have a longer name, but that makes things so cold, so just stick with Rodia. Hiya, I'm Rodia. I have a longer name, but that makes things look gold, so just stick with Rodia. The only thing I changed was the energy in my voice. Energy defines pitch as well. It defines how high your voice sounds, because the more energy you have, the more exuberant you are, the more you inflect, the more exuberant you are. It's you guys can't see it, but I'm tweaking out. Like I cannot fathom the people sit there and they yell about pitch and pitch and pitch. It's so annoying. Like, you can't sit here and tell me my voice needs to be higher, my voice needs to be lower, without having a complex understanding of what actually makes a voice. But that's my personal cup of tea. All right, let's go mine some more another rack. We're at another rack, or another bits and bobs. Okay, we have more bits and bobs. Let's just craft all this up. We're gonna go one more round, guys. One more round. One more round. Was it informative? I feel like I kind of lost the plot halfway through and started raging. Not that I think anyone minded, because I didn't get interrupted. But I kind of lost the plot halfway through. So, like, how we're in I mean, yeah, like, I get so infuriated with these people because they're foolish. They're foolish creatures. Oh, there we go. It's foolish. It's foolish. But yeah, frankly, in my opinion, people are dumb. Voices are much more complex than. Oh, I thought I wouldn't in there. I was like looking, just like not paying attention for a second. Fuck. Like, you guys think I got my fem voice by like raising my pitch? You guys think I raised my pitch for my femboys? Hell nah. I am choking out the front of my throat every time I do that voice. That's dramatic. It's just speaking from a different position, really. It's not actually like. I mean, sure you can change your pitch to go higher. Yule, what are you doing here? Have you come to listen to my hatred? My undying, unbridled hatred of the world? And voice acting? And the way that people construe things? Who's Yule? I don't know. Just a guy in a server I'm in. Though you're a whale, he's not a whale. I think I have the wrong guy. Well, hello. I'm just molding. Just ended the best rant of my life. It was a cringe guy. Yule's just a dude. He's just a chill guy. He's chill with it. It's perturbing. Sometimes the way people treat voice acting. I am actually glad that the voice actors or the advisors in Limbus Enterprise are not stupid, because they give decent advice. There are points when you do say, go higher, go lower, and some of those are valid. Like, when you consider the fact, like, oh, shit. Like, when you can consider, like, what's an example I can use? I don't know. I guess it's harder for Limbus to be used as an example because it's more interpretation. But if you guys ever go look in Honkai Star Rail fandoms, you're going to see a lot of higher, lower, higher, lower, higher, lower. When people are trying to impersonate the voices, and I'm gonna be on God, right? I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna tell you, they're not stupid. All right, I'm gonna pull you in real close. All right, I'm gonna pull my mic in. If you're telling someone to go higher or lower when they're doing an impression, you're wrong. Because if it's higher or lower, if they are not tone deaf, they're going to hear it themselves. No, it's not going higher or lower. Usually if it's like going higher or lower, that's the issue. There was an underlying thing that, like, for example, with Blade, you're usually going to go too low with him. So you want to go higher, but you want to add more gruff. That's like that kind of stuff. Event tomorrow? Shit. Thanks for the reminder. I actually forgot I was doing an event tomorrow. I would have missed it. Hold on, I'm gonna drink some. Voice acting once again saves voice acting true. Listen, guys, the reason why we have such great voices in Limbus Enterprise is because Jane voice acting herself, this beautiful creature that's talking to you now, which unfortunately sounds like a dude, will save the entirety of Limbus Enterprise. and has fueled for generations the astounding, astonishing creations of yore. The Yule shaft goes against the war, against the ring. What the fuck does that mean? What is the Yule shaft and why is it going to war against the ring? Is it because Dawn's in the ring?
Guys, get the drama out of the chat, guys. Get it? Take the drama out of the chat. I don't want to hear it.
Ooh. I guess I should... I said I would talk about my history as a voice... doing voice work. Hold on. Let me just chop off, like, half of these. There we go. Oh, half the stairs I need. Bonk. This male voice is but a temporary facade for truth. It's a temporary facade. Someday I will voice Rodion Limbus Company. And upon that, here, let's actually check if Lando responded. If Lando responded already, I'm going to cry. No. Did not reply. God damn it. I'm broken. Heartbroken. Bristly, please. Please. Lando. Please, goat. It was me, so I can sound like Netzak. Netzak... Here's with Netzak, right? He's smoking his shit. He's smoking the fat pack. And let me break that down for you, right? That bitch smoking a pack. That bitch be on the shit. Alright, we're just gonna mine, like, this area. Well, just, like, this. I need to mine out. But, oh, no, I said I was gonna go mine out a mountain. Hold on. I need my beacon back. What? What the fuck? Okay. Aura? Oh, let's take down our beacon. So, here's the thing with Netzak. He's high. He uses substance abuse as an escape to the world, right? From the hell that he finds himself in. You want to have that, not dead, empty. Empty, zooted out of your mind, just to avoid everything. We're gonna fly out of this place and find a mountain. I've always imagined Netzak just sounding hollow. I've always imagined most of the Arbiters sounding hollow. Not Arbiters, Sephiroth sounding hollow in a way. Like, I don't know about Library Arena specifically, but in LobCorp, I always envisioned them having this emptiness in their tone. Especially Malkuth. Is that fucking Spider Jockey? That's so fucking aura. Hold on. Where's my hole? There we go. We need a mountain. Like, straight up just a whole ass mountain. I don't... Is that like... Is this a coal-bearing mountain? Or is this like an acacia mountain? Let's find out, shall we? Guess the... Oh, is it... Oh, that's a fucking gravel mountain! Well, that sound more emotive. Excluding Netzak. Okay, fair enough. That's what I figured, like, especially after the, events of LobCorp. Coal-bearing hips. That's what I got. A bitch got a coal-bearing hip. Right, let's... I'm not gonna mine I'm only gonna mind the surface levels here because this isn't a big mountain, but here's what I like. My opinion, right? Like, Netzach should sound like you could hit bro with a truck and he would not care. But this isn't the place to talk about advice. The advice channel is where we talk about advice. I'm not touching the gravel mountain, I cannot be bothered. Where am I going? That looks like a mountain. Or here. Let's go over there. Or we can just like explore a new area entirely. Let's fly away to Neverland. But like, let's talk about my history because I wanted to mention that, right? Way back when. Oh wait, you made a Twitch account for this, by the way? You're devoted. You didn't have a Twitch account? Based. Hello, Yule. Welcome to Twitch. I'm glad to be your first stream. I'm so sorry for not seeing that sooner. Forgive me, forgive me. Now, here's what I'm going to say, right? Here's what I'm going to say. I started my VAing, actually, from a Genshin roleplay server. And you're going to ask me, yo, Sari, what the fuck? And I'm going to tell you, I got no fucking clue, alright? I used to write a lot, and in my writings, I would often, me. I'd often end up, searching out servers to write with other people. I found a Genshin server that I felt comfortable, like, being in, VCing in, chilling out, and they were like, oh my god, your voice! Ah! And I was like, huh, you're sad. Not like, actually, like, that was fucking stupid. But I was like, yo, that's good. And then a person was like, yo, you said you wanted to do voice acting at some point, right? I was like, yeah. I thought it'd be cool. And they were like, cool, join this server. And they invited me to this, this one server, and it was a, this, how do I say this without sounding stupid? Project Sekai fandub server. And I say, how do I say this without sounding dumb? Because I was the only male there. They were all trans men. Like they weren't women, they were like straight up just trans men. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm saying that like my first experience was basically hand fed to me because the one guy that they had that was like like an actual guy needed a voice. And since I was the only one there that actually had the testosterone for it, it was like, oh my god, look at how you can do it, you can do it, papa. I was like, victory? So, yeah. It was remarkably easy to get lucky. But then, here's where it gets good. I was on my Honkai Star Rail arc back then. I loved Honkai Star Rail. I was sucking dick for Honkai Star Rail. And I wanted to voice Honkai Star Rail. I had told this to a person I had met in that server, the Project Sekai server. And it was awesome. Because they were like, dude, let's go find one. Let's go fuck around. Let's go find out. I was like, yo, this shit's awesome. So, we began Expedition by looking through the partnered servers of whatever it's called, the server we're in. And we managed to find a Honkai Star Rail server called Trailblazing Centric. You guys have probably heard me mention Trailblazing Centric once or twice if you have been here for a while, or been in the server, or been in Luminous Enterprise. Trailblazing Centric was essentially where I first truly started my voice acting stuff. And let me explain why. I joined a VC in Trailblazing Centric one day, and I had asked, how do I do this? And the first thing I was told is that you need a new mic. I was like, why? Because I was using a headphone mic. I was using Razer headphones, the microphone that came with it and attached into the headphone, and it was really bad. It was like typical headphone mic quality. A little bit better than average. Okay. Like you? Yes, slightly better than yours. Now, here's my issue, right? I had been told by Noki. You guys know Noki. I had met Noki a long time ago. It was like 2 years ago at this point. And what we ended up doing, or like what ended up happening, was I had talked to Noki and I was like, what do I do? And Noki was like, you need a better mic, dude. And I was like, shit, I do. And so I went out and I immediately bought a Blue Yeti because it was on sale for $90 and I was like, dude, this is such a fucking steal. So I bought my Blue Yeti and I was like waiting patiently. Once it got in there, once my Blue Yeti came, I hooked it up and I joined a VC again. I was like, oh boy. Oh, it's my time. It's my time to shine. And I was asking, hey, is my mic quality good? And I was like, yeah, it's a lot better. Good job. I was like, thank you. I appreciate it. Your kindness is overwhelming. Or something along that regard. I was trying my best to leave a good impression. Because I'm kind of a sucker for good impressions. Because I wanted to, because that's like, it was a really big server. I don't know if this has powdered snow anywhere, so I'm just going to mine all the snow in here. I hate powdered snow with a passion, by the way. Like DNI if you're a powdered snow lover. Fight me. But, where was I? Oh, yeah. So, I was making a good impression, and this one person joined the call. Her name was Minisin. Minisin proceeded to ruin my life for about 3 months. Excuse me. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I just choked on my spit. So, Minisin, let's break her down. She's a funny little frickin' a-hole. She and I got to talking because I had DM'd her after she left and I asked her about my mic quality. Right? I met her before and then I asked her to rate my mic quality once my microphone came in. She was like, yeah, sure. So she joined a call with me and she was like, oh my God, you sound exactly like Argenti from the hit game Honkai Star Rail. And I was like, oh my fucking God, this is a W. And so she started dragging me around because she was a Honkai Star Rail VA in many places. For like, she voiced Kafka, Fushman, all that sweet jazz, right? Great. So, I was invited to a server called Golden Dreams. Golden Dreams was a server with about 200 members, and they were about to... the deadline for casting was just around the corner. So, what did I do? I had her sit down with me and teach me how to voice act people properly and record. And I recorded the shittiest audition I've ever done, and I turned it in, and I got the role of Argenti because they are not picky. Now, Minnie was ecstatic, as was I, and we got to hanging out more, we got to talking more. This was in July of, like, 2023? Or 4? I was 17. 24. This was July 2024. We became slow friends, we began talking more, hanging out, all that sweet jazz, right? So, it was nice because, having a friend and all that, but, and then she was like, I began getting a bad rep in the Discord servers we were in. And it was entirely unjustified because, as you know, Honkai Star Rail players are kind of... not all of them. There is a subset that likes to be white knights, right? They like to be white knights. They like to spend their time being like, oh, you can't say that. You can't do that. I was flirting with one of the VAs there. We were both minors. Okay. Year younger than me. I forget what his name was. He was the Gallagher VA there. We were flirting jokingly. Nobody had asked us to stop, mind you. And then immediately I got put on the watch list in that server. And thus began an expedition that took months of my life. This is not where she ruined my life, by the way. This was just the server being a dick. So I ended up spending my time being like kind of ostracized from that community because they all hated me for some reason. They were all like, yo, this guy fucking sucks. I was like, damn. So I just strayed away from that community. Many-Sin, however. Many was like, dude, that's so unfair. That's horrible. You shouldn't be ostracized from communities because you got a warning without them even telling you why until like after you did it. Like multiple days after you did it. I was like, that's so you're so right, man. You're so fucking based. And she was like, let's make our own fan dub. I was like,
Yo, that's a great idea.
cause she was like,
I could be Kafka and you could be Blade. And I was like, yeah.
actually, okay, wait. Okay, no, I missed a part. After okay, how do I explain this part? I missed a part before we opened our own fandom. I joined another server. I forget what it was called. It was genuinely the worst thing I have ever experienced in my entire life. It was the worst fandom I've ever seen. I'm going to tell you why right now. They had it out for me. Apparently, this isn't even true, mind you, because I have no recollection of it whatsoever. I had said something lewd to one of the owners in a VC once. Oh. I hadn't been told of this, mind you, but they had it out for me. They had a vendetta against me. All the owners, the admins, they had it out for me. They wanted me dead. So, Mini-Sin had invited me to the server. Oh, Comey's Hangout. It's called fucking Comey's Hangout. It's dog shit. And let me tell you this, right? I auditioned for Blade. Because their auditions were about to close. Again, Mini-Sin invited me late again. So, she was the Kafka there. And she was like, yo, go for Blade. And I was like, I could do Blade. Blade's definitely someone I can do. So I spent 12 fucking hours one Thursday night doing Blade. Or one Thursday day, because it was 12 fucking hours straight. No breaks, no nothing. I was dead by the end of it. It was a good fucking Blade, though. I figured it out. It was a good fucking Blade. Alright? It was a good Blade. And I posted it. The mods and the admin team picked some fat fucking British chud. I say fat, he wasn't fat, I don't know. It was this really bad British accented Blade. It was like, hello guys, I don't know you. Consider that a good thing. And Blade's the guy I showed you earlier. I was like, I don't know you. Consider that a good thing. That's the guy I showed you. He was like, I don't know you. Consider that a good thing. And my Blade, which I literally just did, lost to that thing. They had it out for me. They had a vendetta for me. And so many was like, dude, these guys are just like fucking you over. They must, like, why does everyone hate you? And I was like, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. And so she was like, okay, let's just make our own fandom. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, I can finally be Blade. And she's like, yeah, we can finally do Kafka Blade together. I was like, yeah. So, we make it in August. Okay, we make it in August. She's the owner. I'm an admin. I end up doing all the fucking work. I build the server. I manage the server. I give the voice advice for the server. She's in charge of the art stuff. She does not do any of the art stuff. I have to, like, get people out to do the art stuff in her stead. And I have to pester her for every decision I make. Like, dude, can we please, like, actually start working on it. And she's like, me. It's fine, we'll get to it. And I was like, and I was trying to just ignore it for now. I was just ignoring it. But we were getting closer still. Like, even though I was a little bit annoyed, I told this one of this, yeah. I'm telling the entirety of my voice acting history right now. So. It's right before an yeah, it's really, it pisses me the fuck off, okay? Like, this makes me angry. So like, eventually I go to college, I can't work on it as much, doesn't matter, we're fine. My birthday comes around, my 18th birthday. This is a 19-year-old woman, mind you, all right? My 18th birthday. I didn't know I was still doing my whole thing. I'm gonna just check that ping real quick. Hold on. Oh, it's just done. Hi, done. So here's the thing, right? 19-year-old woman. I was 17. I turned 18. She immediately started making sex jokes with me. I was like, holy shit, W. Now, looking back on it, probably not a good sign. But I enjoyed it because, like, she was cool. I hadn't had any problems with her before, so I was just chilling there. I was like, okay, cool, we can do all this. Whatever. And then fucking she just starts being really stupid. And if you guys know me, I'm gonna grab some ice. I think I need some ice. Is this blue ice? It's packed ice. Good enough. I just want to get some ice just in case, like, I need it for a future project. I hate incompetence. You guys know this. I've said it many times. I hate incompetence, like legitimate incompetence. But I'm fine with, like, people are jokingly stupid all the time. So am I. But, like, serious incompetence pisses me off no end. So she was seriously incompetent. I couldn't trust her to do a single thing by herself without her fucking it up. And eventually, she kept being stupid, kept kind of like fucking me over. I just lost it and I left. I got pissed off. I snapped at her. I told her I needed a break. And I left. I was talking with one of my friends at the time. Right, I was talking with one of my friends. And they were like, yo, so who is this woman? I told them about everything, and I had sent them the picture she sent me of herself. And they were like, have you ever image searched this? I was like, no. And I was like, oh. Oh. And then, I really, it was a mistake. Because that woman was a catfish. She had lied to me about her appearance so that I'd like her and want to date her. So I left the server. The server closed after that. I stopped voice acting for a few months. And then I got dragged back into it. Not dragged, but this is where the new stuff probably is for you guys. So I was invited in January of 2025 to a voice acting server. Another Hoyoverse server by Akira, our Rodion VA. She was like, dude, this place rocks. And I was like, okay, sure. So I joined it. It was a bunch of, like, 13, 14-year-olds. I tried to just, be there idly. I didn't engage much because, obviously, I'm not, like, fucking interested in talking with a bunch of kids. It's stupid. The fuck? And I ended up becoming the Jing Yuan voice actor there. So, being the Jing Yuan voice actor, I did stuff, like I hung out, but eventually, it got really bad because the owner ended up turning corrupt, trying to steal Akira's boyfriend. It turned into this. It turned into the whole like really weird, really gross Discord family shtick. You know. You know those fucking Discord family bullshit things. It turned into one of those, and I was like, dude, are we fucking for real? Like, the owner was Akira's boyfriend's
Little sister.
like, bro, the fuck does that mean, dude? You are 12 hours apart from him. You're fucking, like, Australian, dude. It was, like, you know who? Yes. Yes. I know who you're referencing. Yes. It was bad. High school drama. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it was so stupid. So Akira left, and I left with her because you know my allegiance is with Akira because like we've been tight for years. And this shit's like, I ended up just not talking to them anymore. That's also where, if you've heard me tell the story about the 13-year-old who made an AI chatbot of me, that's where that came from. But because it's not directly related to my VAing career, I don't think it's necessary to mention right now. What else can I talk about? Yeah, after that, I went back to Trailblazing Centric because I kind of just stopped being there for a while. Primarily just because it died, and it was in the process of being revived. I went in for Dr. Ratio. I got Dr. Ratio, all that sweet stuff. That was like April. I just kind of didn't do anything for a few months. And then Matcha, well, after meeting Matcha and stuff, being friends with everyone for a few months, with the friend group and all that, Matcha had came to me and she asked, do you want to make a Limbus fandom? I said, yeah. And that, of course, is what you guys all know as Limbus Enterprise. Which is successful because Matcha, who used to be the owner, gave me owner. Realizing that she was not fit to be an owner. And that I would do a better job with it. And I did do a better job with it. No shade to her. It's just like, I was so infuriated with... She was acting like Minnie in the sense that she wasn't doing much. And it drove me insane. So I grew angry and, like, basically demanded, give me owner. I'm leaving. Well, I didn't say I was leaving, but I was planning on it. I had made a plan to leave by the time we had discussed it. Just in case. Like... all that sweet time ago. Is this where we tear up? Place? I'm trying to find a good coal mining spot. I genuinely have no idea where the coal is. But, yeah. Limbus Enterprise is the... It originated from just Matcha being like, you want to do shit? And I was like, yeah. And then, the rest is... well, fairly sound. We got lucky with our first video hitting 1,000 views. We got a good early head start. We got good VAs, which ended up helping our progress. We've established ourselves in the community. People respect us. People know us. I managed to connect out with Archie, so I voice things for Archibird. I managed to connect out with Tsuku through Noki, so I voice things for Tsuku. In fact, I just voiced the Heathcliff for him not even like a day ago. I voice things for other servers, like Voices of La Manchaland, which, you know, stuff. And I voice things for other groups, like casting call clubs. I look and I see. I've done other projects, other sweet stuff. But ultimately, Limbus Enterprise is my baby. Yeah. There's no fucking way that missed, bro. Holy shit. Airball. So, hold on, I'm gonna hydrate. Yeah, basically, everything is gonna happen. That's how it be. which I'm happy about. You know, sometimes shit just happens. You don't think shit'll happen, but then shit happens, and it's pretty cool. Is this a good coal mining? This is good enough. We'll set up a beacon here and we'll rip and tear, see if we'll get good coal out of it. 'Cause I want hydration. I just hydrated. Oh my goodness. Humble reminder, guys. $15 more. I'm kidding. Don't actually give me that money. I'd cry. I have like tears down my leg. Ow, ow, ow. I'm gonna flick him. I'll flick him. I'll flick him. Ninja. 10 minutes. Oh, you redeemed it? Fuck you.
Alright. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? I need a bed. But first of all, like, a lot of what we had originated from, just like luck, basically. My entire history is just luck and connections. I did hydrate. Did you not hear me? I said I just hydrated and then I hydrated again. Oh, alright, let's rip and tear. I'm tired. Actually, no, I want a mountain, don't I? Isn't that specifically a mountain I want? Probably. Bonk. Die. Die. A lot of my, just like, what I do, a lot of my life has actually been documented in LE. A lot of shit's happened in my life the past, like, year or so, ever since I made LE. So, because we went in TC in like June, July. I guess, yeah, kinda. Did we meet before or after I was casted? I don't remember. It's been, like, forever. It's been years. I'm joking about the fucking tweak, dude. Is this island gonna be good enough? Where do I mine coal? Oh, I can't find it. I hate mining coal, dude. I'm trying to find it. I'm just like, it's really bad. Not hydrated. This shit, dude. Like, holy mother of pearl. Look at you, sexy. To be quite honest, right? Like, I wanted to learn Kafka's voice forever. Because Kafka was always my favorite Honkai character for, like, the longest time. She's always been the one I gravitate to when writing. And that sounds, like, jumpy, but I've always had this talent for mommy, not mommy, but like dominant-esque woman. I don't know why. It's a talent of mine. I'm rather proud of it. It makes me happy. I'm evil and conniving and mischievous. How mischievous indeed. I always used to do Kafka's voice in the shower. Oh my fucking god. I always used to do Kafka's voice in the shower because I would always like practice it because I wanted to learn a girl voice and Kafka was like the voice, right? Everyone loves Kafka's voice. Everyone's like, oh my god, Kafka, your voice is the best thing ever. I would kill to have a voice like yours, Kafka. So I figured if I could learn it, might as well. So I'd always be like, the hunt beckons, Blady. Are you ready? I always just used to say Blady. Because Blady always sounded really nice to me. The way she said it. Blady. 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 He lives up to his name. His fights are a pleasure to witness. And frankly, her voice might actually be a basis to where my film voice formed, which might be fuck. I was mining color. Oh balls! It might be the basis to like where my femme voice kind of originated from, because I spent so much time trying to formulate it around that, like, I don't want to say seductive, but what's the word, teasing? I have no idea. Confident. We'll say confident, because confident sounds better than horny. And there's no fucking way you're gonna get me to say my own voice is horny. I can make it horny, but I'm not gonna say my natural one is horny. It's soothing, relaxing, like a mother's lullaby. I remember a long time ago, one of... You have to leave? Bye-bye. Have a fun night. Bye-bye, toodaloo. I do recall, though, one of the advice I observed way back when I was learning. Holy fuck! One of the advices I had seen from the videos I had watched of how to do girl plays, how to be a woman. Hey Siri, how do I be a woman? To become a woman, you must do the following. Ba 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 ba. One of them was just practice mimicking one of the like a voice you like, and you'll eventually kind of like adopt those traits. Just keep listening to it enough. And so I would do that. I would just listen to voices and mimic them. Which is where I learned how the voice works in its entirety. Depth. How to make certain things sound like what, this, that, all that sweet jazz. I mean, hell, I even expanded outward beyond just Kafka. I tried Silverwolf, I tried Firefly, I tried Robin. It's still lesser degrees of success, mind you. But, it always ended up working. Kind of, a little bit. But then I'd fuck up my voice after and I wouldn't be able to talk. I was wanting to record myself doing it, but I just never had the balls to. I was always petrified of sounding poor or giving it a half-assed attempt, and fuck my shut the fuck life, dude. I was always petrified of just fucking up. So, unfortunately for me, I never got to practice it properly. Though I have taken the liberty of practicing in VC, as most of you probably know now, for various reasons. I know, let's just mine this place out. This looks like it has coal in it. Oh, I probably mined out all the coal. That's why there's no coal in it. Oh, I definitely mined out all the coal. Oh, I didn't mine out all the coal. Let's mine the gravel first, see if there's coal underneath. If there's coal underneath, it's worth digging, but if it's not worth digging. But yeah, I practice a lot in VC. I try my best to be like, hiya. I'll be expressive. Let my voice roam free like a butterfly in the wind. Flutter away, my dearest. Fly to your heart's content and become who you wish to be. I'm just lightning and the thunder. We are not getting gravel, this place might suck. But yeah, like what I mean is, I'd always try to practice, and now I'm like doing it kind of. And as you guys know very clearly, I pinged for it as well. In the server, it was the fucking Lando Bristly. I'm sure most of you Limbus players know who Lando Bristly is, if you're on Twitter. If you don't, as amazing, I'm impressed. I'm Raven. Lando Bristly is the Wadagor artist. I don't need to say anything more than that because if you are a fan of Rodale and X Gregory, you have seen their art. I'm not mining this entire fucking thing. That's a waste of my time. I'm not hungry for gravel right now. I'm hungry for coal. I'm a fucking coal miner. What the fuck? Oh, that's my creeper farm! How did I forget my creeper farm is over here? Let's go visit it. Let's go say hi to creeper farm. I was lightning, the thunder. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, look at you. Well, aren't you pretty this morning? I gotta go all the way over here. I'm gonna break in. And then replace that block with one block of stone brick. And then boom, and we'll go back home. How much gold did we get? 685. That's not enough. Okay, how much gold do I have? 48. Oh no, I'm fucked. Okay. Let's just empty out all the shit. Shall we? Bing, 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 bing. Bing, bing, bing. But, where was I? Frankly, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I've been practicing, and I really want to do Rodia, because Rodia is cool. Be like, hiya, I'm Rodia. I have a longer name, but that makes things look cool, so call me Rodia. Or something like, I don't exactly remember the proper notions of her, but it's something. Let's just go mine through the nether. I don't even care anymore. Let's go mine the nether fortress. We're not getting shit. Mine, 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 mine. Bing, bing. Back. Hi. I forget what I was saying. Yeah, Rodia. Like, Rodia. Rodia. I really would like to learn Rodia's voice. If only I were talented enough to do it. I find myself struggling to grasp what it is. And it's not good enough at the point where I need it to be. I may just have to take a listen to her voice again.
It's been long enough. My voice is tired today. I'm gonna let it rest. Unless someone redeems the gun, then on which I'll probably end up talking more. You can do it. Don't let your preconceived notions of talent hold you back. I don't have no preconceived notions. I'm just worried that I don't sound like a girl. Okay, cool. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go out to here. Specifically right here. What the fuck? What are they doing? Y'all seeing that shit? Y'all seeing this? We're just gonna dig this whole thing out. I don't even care. It's like the fucking How many people have I adopted? What do you mean? I haven't adopted anyone. I have no children. Oh, fuck. Bitch just jumped me. The fuck? I really do want to voice Rodeo, though. I feel, like, ashamed of myself that I can't, like, figure it out yet. I did good last night, but then I fucked it. I went to bed. So I, like, lost it. Which bugs me a little. I probably should grab my bow out. Hold on. Arrows. Arrows. Thank you. It's just, like, annoying, you know? Like... Your brain is falling apart, you're getting divided. What is that? You're good. My favorite Pokemon is Litwick. I actually have a Litwick plush that my ex bought me for Christmas. It's returned from the movie theater. Congratulations, Mike Book. No, I love Litwick. Litwick is cool. And it's always been my favorite. It's really cute. My ex did buy me a plush of Litwick. I don't know where it went. Unfortunately for me, I have to deal with the fact that it's from her, and she sucks. So, whatever. Doesn't matter. Sometimes, I just gotta hate. Talking about Blickwick? Yes, my goat. Shy stealer. Honestly, these towers, considering I'll never build with nether brick again, this might actually be the play. Just to mine all these towers out. This is much nicer than, oh my fucking god, that dude's aiming at me. KYS, bro. Sorry, that was me. But no, I would kill the dude Rodion. Like, properly. I don't know why. I've always considered her, like, one of my least favorite characters, yet there's always something about her that I just gravitate towards. In terms of story, she's one of my least favorites, but I feel like she's, like, a really interesting woman. It's just, the stories that aren't dirty, I guess. That's about it. The story's just in Rodia dirty. Consider the fact that her Kanto sucked. By far, it's everyone's least favorite. Like, I don't even remember what happened in it besides gambling. Where is that blaze? Right there? Are you shooting at me? Oh, go away. A little bit higher. There we go. That kills it. Guns best harvesting gambling. Exactly. Even then, wasn't that interesting? I just didn't find it interesting. I didn't find what her Kanto encapsulated to be very gravitating in terms of, like, okay, we're doing this, I'm interested. I didn't think it was interesting. I felt rather bored. Kanto 3, however... I adored Kanto 3. I adored all the Kantos. Rodion's was just a little bit subpar compared to the rest. So, you know. We'll see how many blocks this mining one pillar gives me, because we're gonna need like 5,000 ish, if I remember Mod's math correctly. Just conquered W. I'm gonna get some after the stream. I don't know when we'll end. We might end soon. I'm kind of tired today. Not that it's been a long day, I just didn't sleep last night, unfortunately. I'd like to do some Rodia research. It makes me feel like... I don't know, I keep getting DM'd. Don, why do you keep DMing me, friend? you don't have to... You know I can't respond to DMs on stream. You don't have to... Ice cream too? Dubs. Eat ice cream, guys. It's healthy. It's not. I'm a liar. But no. I'm gonna be completely honest, chat. I am looking forward to the Rodion cosplay. If you're asking, if you guys wonder why, it's because I'm a fucking chud. Oh, you might go to sleep? Fair enough, fair enough. Just keep me on the background. I'd wager I'm fairly easy to fall asleep to. I could even mute the blocks breaking if that's easier. Like, we can just... I prefer it this way, honestly. I'm gonna be honest. It's just so peaceful. Like having the Minecraft music in the background. Slight ambience of another. Yeah, Jeff loves sleeping to me. He's addicted to it. Right, Jeff? You just love it? You're so addicted to it? Ow. What the fuck? Ow. What the fuck? Ow. Ouch. My feelings. Ouch. Guys, I'm getting shot. By magma. Die. Burn, magma. Yes, but find a good VOD to sleep to. Brother, I'm right here. I'm live. No need. As much as I prefer mining netherrack, I'm honestly just gonna build a gold farm. Gonna make a cake from those two. I'm just gonna buy my mom I'm just gonna write my mom a card, honestly. I really do need to just appreciate her. I spent so much of my life just not appreciating my mother and all the things she's done for me. And I feel really bad, so I'm probably gonna write her like this thing. Especially considering how hard I've been as a child of hers as of late. I won't go too into details, but I'm ending stream soon. Well, you can just watch the VOD of this stream. Got you? I'm probably gonna end stream like 30 minutes anyway. You can fall asleep before then. Or I might just be mining nether brick for the rest of the stream. I feel bad. All I ever do on stream is mine instead of build. I'm sorry, guys. Are you guys able to forgive me for that? Because I don't ever do anything interesting on here. I promise I won't end stream until we build a little bit more. Just so that we actually do something at least a little interesting. I'm yapping this peak. Fair enough. I won't complain. Like all I'm saying is if I streamed every time I play Minecraft, it'd be horrid. So I love you. Jeez. Needy thing. But the suggestion idea? Oh, go for it. I might record and make a couple more Tumblr things. I really hope Lando gets back to me on the comics. I would love to talk Lando. Lando's actually so great. Such a beautiful artist. Remind you to record gameplay for the Tumblr slop. I'm gonna do that with Limbus. I think Limbus would actually be a pretty fun one to do. Limbus could be a good... Limbus could be good. I'll probably do Minecraft parkour for the next, like, couple. Mainly because it's easier. And I just have it saved already. I'd like to use the file I saved at this point. But I would be interested in, like, doing a... I'm gonna kill these guys one. I'm probably just gonna do, like, Limbus. I'll do weekly MDEs and stuff. I'll just record battles and... Because my MDEs take me hours, so I'll just record it with no audio. Or I could even live stream it, then down the live stream, crop out the audio and just use stuff from that. I can't be bothered to aim. I'm doing the Tumblr slop on not my main account because I don't want Tumblr slop associated with series. I just think it's stupid. Alright, that's one tower done. How much does that give us? 1,300 and... That's actually not bad. Does VO stand for voiceover? Yes, it does. VO stands for voiceover. VA stands for voice acting. Or voice actor. I'm gonna trap these guys in their own fucking house. Hold on. Give me stone. I'm trapping these guys. You guys piss me off. Ow, can you fuck off? Jesus Christ, coming for me. There we go. Trap them in. Just give them a nice little home to hide in so that they don't fucking shoot me. There we go. You guys happy now? I found the Discord more confident skin. Listen, okay. Ame is... Look, okay. I'll keep it a buck. Ame is the name I chose because, you know, obviously I'm all that, you know, all that homo, gender, LGB, ABC, EFG, all that bull honky. So, I liked Ame. Everyone says Amy, it's Ame, by the way. Ame. I stole it from a VTuber. There is a YouTube? Yes, there is a YouTube. The thing with Ame is that, like, I'm just chilling, bro. It's not even like it's meant to be a hiding aggressively or anything. Like, I low-key just did it because I fucked with the vibe more. Like, I wanted to experiment. Oh, fuck. God damn it. There we go. I've never actually cared if people find out aggressively. I mean, I told March. March was actually the first person who knew who Amy was. Fuck, Amy, fuck. All you people saying Amy got me fucked up. Ame. March was the first person who knew who Ame was. God fucking damn it! I thought they were in the same place! Oh my god, I'm tweaked. I'm actually tweaked on my fucking mind. Hold on. I need to make a sugar farm, actually. I'll do it later. Okay. I need to find where this is. Busing how it's a life of an employee. I mean, it's not really kind of the point of it. The point was just so I could experiment. Though admittedly it has been good. I'm gonna be a little bit personal with y'all. I do prefer the person I am as Ame to the person I became as Ceres. In the server specifically. I'm fine on like Twitch, like obviously that's me. I'm real here, but like on Discord, I became a very evil person, and it upset me. So Ame was my way to kind of like rectify that, alongside just experiment with she, her, and as you can see by my pronouns on Ceres, I figured some things out. And it's good to practice the voice. Looking for plus to talk to you. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. People can be scared all they want. I don't... It's mainly just because I became an asshole. Like, I just became kind of dickish. I became angry. My staff has pissed me off enough. Not Knight, but like other staff. They've pissed me off, and I wanted a break, so it was nice to be able to just escape. Like, bye-bye. I'm a lovely... Thank you. I aspire more to be like I am on Ame. I always say that Ame's the true version of myself. That's like the person I want to be. And Ceres is like my hate. Vile, evil hatred. I'm gonna come out in a couple of weeks, probably. Once I talk with my therapist about like being trans and all that, I'll probably end up coming out. And being like, yeah, so boss, or like, so chat, I'm gonna be a Rodia VA at some point. Aim for the Series Bradley's peak. True as fuck, by the way. I would like to say that rivalry was the funniest thing I ever created. Sorry, I'm like looking at something right now. I think it's funny, so I don't hate. Like, I've got no reason to be like bleh about it. Frankly, to be blunt, it's funny. I like it. Plus, it does kind of somewhat upset me that, not somewhat upset me, but I figured it would be funny if Ame could be disappointed that all the friends got to be nurse mothers except for her. Nice little LARPing. Dude, I'm such a good fucking LARPer, dude. Like, I used to, I mentioned earlier how I used to roleplay and shit, like on Genshin's shit. I'm such a good fucking LARPer, dude. I am a talent. I'm a savant. Okay, guys, I'm a savant when it comes to being a LARPer. I used to like write a lot of things. Like, I do kind of miss actually being writing stuff. So, what is up, Toku? Hello, hello. We are some role-playing servers. Yeah, I used to be too. I left them all though. I've kind of stopped when voice acting took off. It is unfortunate because I would love to like get back into things. I've actually been invited to this Limbus OC server. But I need to read books, and I forget to do that all the time. I want to read No Longer Human and do stuff with that. Like, build a character off of the main protagonist of No Longer Human. You here for the streak? Fair enough, King. Listen, you don't have to say anything. You can just listen. You don't gotta force yourself. We're just chatting as I mine up sweet nether brick for the build. Oh, what the hell are you looking at? What are you looking at? Get out of here. Bye-bye. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, it's feet. Hellfire. Oh, God. Ooh. Aha, I knew there was a third one. I really do want to get back into writing. I have my own little OC world that I ended up revamping after I realized that I kind of like lost the plot. So I'm trying to write it out now. I keep forgetting to. I've been in a bit of a busy bee. And then when I'm not like busy doing stuff, I usually end up streaming to calm myself down. Call it goofy. I like streaming as a way to calm myself. It's nice to just talk at people. And VCs, as beautiful as they are, I get too overstimulated. I usually hate that term. It like for autistic people. I am autistic. I can hate on this. It just feels like such a stupid term that's been abused to hell and back by fake autists that are just trying to like fit in. But when VCs get too hectic, I tend to get a bit crazy, and then I don't relax. I end up getting more stressed in the process because my energy levels are so high. So I enjoy streaming because we're not like yelling or going crazy at anything specific. Like, of course I can act up things, but I can also calm myself down because I don't have to reciprocate anyone else's energy. I can just have my own. And then chat is chat. It's not like I'm being yelled at. Because here's the thing, right? The thing that gets me with VCs is noise. My sensory thing. Yeah, that's what I think when I hear overstimulated. It's just like, it's people being like,
When I'm overstimulated, bro, I like blah, 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 blah.
it's like, dude, you're not even like, that's not what overstimulated is like. Come on, man. Stop faking this shit. You're a fucking LARPer. Imagine LARPing having autism. Actually hurts my soul. Oh, hold on. I don't think we have any mods here. So let me ban that. Like, my sensory thing is noise, right? I can see, like, I can see, like, flashing lights and all that sweet stuff and be fine. But when it gets to, like, loud noises, especially loud noises, I tend to get overwhelmed really fast. See, people LARP having DID. So have I. It's very odd. I watch this guy called Proximity Chat on YouTube, and he does like VR chat trolling, and he fucking. Am I missing something? Am I missing another blaze? Did one spawn? I have no idea. And he he trolls people on VR chat, and you've seen people on VR chat. They're horrible. A lot of them fake having like big mental disorders or like being like phantom sense. Dude, come on. Like, I can get some phantom senses, but like phantom allergies are stupid, man. Oh, that's what overstimulation is, but the people that are all like, I don't want to say woke. Woke is a bad term. The people who are excessively, who make it their personality, abuse that term to no end, and it has ruined the term for me. So I just say when I'm overwhelmed. I get overwhelmed easily by noise. So when VCs get super loud, right, I end up getting a bit overwhelmed, and sometimes I just leave, sometimes I just go quiet, sometimes I kind of just tweak a little bit. I used to think it was because I wasn't being the center of attention, but now I realize that I can't handle it. I ride that high, and then once that high runs out, I'm like drained. And I can't do stuff anymore. So sometimes I just go quiet, and that's why. VC's just too loud. And the energy high wore off. So that's why I like streaming a lot, because it's just peaceful. You know, like what are we doing here? We're just having a nice conversation. There's nothing to yell at, there's nothing to tweak out about. We're not. Like, even if something crazy does happen, we're not gonna explode. I'm peaceful. Yeah, I try to be. Life is stressful. What's the point in trying to freak out and make more? Right? Sometimes we just need to sit down and enjoy the peace of little things like Minecraft. You know, building up a base, or, you know, making, or just mining, looking for netherite, or looking for ancient debris to try and make a backpack, building up our little castle because it's a nice project. it's peaceful. Yeah, play some blocks and shit. That's all you have to do. That's all this game is. Tranquil is the name of Halo's evolution. You don't have to tell Jeff that. Jeff is the Pokemon guy. He's always like, I'm top 500. I'm kidding. I'm top 500 by the way, guys. So good at... I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Yeah, he's top 500 and, remember, it's Gen 6 duos, if I remember correctly. On Showdown. So, Jeff and Pokemon are a match made in heaven. Oh, it's random battles, not duo battles, my bad. Yeah, tough as hell. Alright, do you want to mine a pillar or do you want to go finally build with 2,500 netherite blocks? Let's go build. I want to go build for a second. Let's fly out of here. Ow. Fuck you. I got mad. My bad. I'm enraged. Ow. Ow. I don't even need the bar. I don't even need the bar weapons. Pokemon Stream 1. I'm not really into Pokemon that much, can I be honest? Not like, not that being into Pokemon's like bad or anything, it's just not my cup of tea. Which is weird, because I'm not like into like optimizing Pokemon. I like collecting Pokemon. If it wasn't obvious by Ame's Owo streak and obsession with Owo, I adore collecting things. Collecting things is actually one of my favorite things. Not like not in the sense of like hoarding, but in the sense of just filling out something like a Pokédex or the Owo Dex or the Owo Zoo. Like back when there used to be this dragon game on the Kindle, if any of you guys know what that is, or maybe I'm just like exceedingly old. Oh shit, hold on. Let me. Okay, I pulled out a bit too much there. I forgot my inventory only stacks to 64. If you guys know what the Kindle is, I used to play this dragon game where you caught Pokemon. Dragon Mania Legends? No, I'll explain what I'm talking about. Hold on. Instead of catching them via Pokeballs, you caught them through like this monster song flute thing. It was pay to win because obviously it's like it was a goofy, free to play Kindle game. But I adored it because I always just loved collecting each little stupid monster. I also was huge in My Singing Monsters because I liked collecting all the monsters and hearing their song come together. I loved Dragon City as a child. I used to play that a lot. I was very sweaty at it. I used to play a lot of gacha games. I'm a victim of, specifically because of the collecting aspect. I adored collecting like all the gacha characters in games, and I always got so mad when I couldn't get one I wanted. If you look at my Genshin account, which probably is deleted by now, hopefully, I think it was filled to the brim with characters. It's because I loved collecting. I still do, I just don't collect in those anymore because it's dangerous. My Monsters Dragon City, yeah, your girl knows ball. She knows ball, Chad, she knows ball. Imagine that. Like, it's just really awesome. I always love collecting. It's just such a satisfying feeling watching everything come together. That's why I love Limbus Company. I love grinding it because I love collecting all the special identities in a faction. Like the Nurse Fathers, I'm obsessed with them. I have every Nurse Father that released so far, which is 2. But I shared Rinsong, and then I pulled Callisto Lu. I have Pinky not Pinky. I have Ring Faust because I had to bully Shin, but that's like the only reason I started it now. My intention. How's it? You also bum in 4 days. You have to pull an 11-hour shift. Oh God, 11-hour shift. That's rough, buddy. Good luck. House of Spiders ideas are so fucking cool, dude. I love. Are you talking Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? I want to play Mystery Dungeon so bad. I miss Mystery Dungeon. I need to play more like of those free-to-play Pokemon games, like the the one where it's like you set up a little base and you make food and the Pokemon are attracted to you, or not attracted to the food that you make, and you can like settle them at your camp. What is Pokerogue? Is that free? If it's free, I'll check it out. I'd be interested in checking it out. It's pure roguelike shit, maybe. I wouldn't mind checking it out. I love roguelites where like is it roguelike or roguelite that's like you gain things throughout the run that are like permanent buffs so that you do better next time. Those have always been some of my favorite games. Like, those tycoon games online? Like Adventure Capitalist is probably the best example of what I'm referring to. Where you can prestige and you get a permanent boost. I love those. Those make me so... I'm addicted to those. I'm also addicted to roguelikes in general. I'm not saying like I don't like roguelikes in general. I love roguelikes. I love doing better than last time. But those things are just the most blatantly obvious because they're just pure number games. Like, I've beat Adventure Capitalist so many times, but then they turned it into trash, and I got sad, so I stopped playing it. My opinion on how it is now is like, nah, but how it was before, not even nostalgia, just like, straight up, I've been playing the game, and I played Hollow Cure. Oh my god, don't get me started, dude. My Hollow Cure arc was... I might actually play Hollow Cure after this. Just because, like, you mentioned it. My Hollow Cure arc was so good. Back when I was really into VTubers, oh my fucking god. I got my name from Amelia Watson, right? Because one of my, I was debating on Kiara or Callie, right? Callie spelled like Red Mist Callie, and then Kiara, obviously like Takanashi Kiara. And I got asked, were you into, are you into VTubers? And I was like, wait a minute, Amelia? Because I've always loved Amelia as a name, and Amelia Watson was my first VTuber, like, oh my gosh, peak. Are you going to bed? You going to bed, Arthur? Alright. Peace out, Artie. Talk to you later. Amelia's so good, dude. I loved Amelia. I wrote a fanfic of her. The sloppiest, crappiest fanfic. Jeff's seen it. Jeff knows what I'm talking about. What's Hollow Cure? It is a roguelike, it's like Vampire Survivor. I think that's the game that's more commonly known. It's like Vampire Survivor, but with Hololive VTubers. I was obsessed with Mume. Fucking Mume's weapon in Hollow Cure. That thing hit like a brick. I was obsessed. I would do all my runs. I would grind out the VTubers. I would buy all the stuff. I'm gonna play that game actually. I'm gonna play that after stream ends. Fuck you guys. I'm kidding. But I will play it after stream. I'll probably re-download it. And I'll either play it tonight or tomorrow, depending on how I feel. No, I'm sorry, guys. Here, look. I'll play it. I might sit in VC for a bit after stream ends in like either Enterprise or my stream server, and I'll just play Hollow Cure. And we can like play it together. If I buy you Do Not Starve, could we do a mod stream where the people play as the center? Oh, that'd be based. That would be kind of based actually. That's not a bad idea. I wouldn't mind doing a center run. We could get people together, see who has Don't Starve together, we could organize it. I'd be interested in that. That sounds cool. The dice attack? The dice attack is funny. I was always a big fan of Mume. I was a big fan of... I wasn't a big fan of Gur's attack in Hollow Cure. I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to remember who I was a fan of the most. I don't remember... Let me actually look at Hollow Cure real quick. Give me a second, guys. I want to look at Hollow Cure. I want to see... I need to see all the, VTubers, because I need to, like, check. I'm actually going to reinstall it. If it starts me at ground zero, I'm okay with it, because I low-key just, like, I wouldn't mind restarting the game. I fucked heavy with, Fubuki. Fubuki I was balling with. Suisei was goated back in the day. Yeah, there we go, it's downloaded. Mume was beautiful. Mume my goat. My mic, shit. My bad, guys, my bad. It should be fixed now, hopefully. Is it fixed? Is my mic fixed? Sorry, I was just like reading the update that KU had made for Hollow Cure. I was like studying it. It's fixed? Great, 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 great. You know, part of me wants to like, or part of me has always been tempted to apply to HoloLive. I could apply to like HoloStars, the guy version. Let's get some cash flow. Ooh, that'd be awesome. I would be in your debt, good sir. Even monomer general don't start so you get used to the mechanics and some basic crafts. That'd probably be a good idea. I don't think my first experience should be a modded gameplay. Probably because like it's brand new to me. So I might do a solo run and try to figure out some things. Of course, I'll be new. Like, I'm definitely not going to be a pro, but I think having a basic idea of the game might be good. I wouldn't mind getting obsessed with the game. You know, every time I get gifted a game, I always end up somewhat obsessed with it, which is really funny. Because I used to play Phasmophobia a lot. If you guys have seen, can you gift me? Why are you guys asking if you can gift me stuff? I can't stop you. The most I can do is refuse the game, and I won't because that's mean, and I like having games. No. Don't gift me your mother. Like, Phasmophobia was my main game for a long time on this channel. We always would just sit here, play some chill Phas, and then fuck around, but unfortunately, one woman in my life has ruined Phas for me in a way that I'm not sure if I'll be able to amend for a while. So we're probably not going to have some... Thank you for the follow, Ashrun. Thank you. Welcome. What is up, Ash? I don't know how you found this channel. That is actually rather surprising. I didn't think you'd find this thing. But hello. You're gifted, but region restrictions exist? Yeah, region restrictions are kind of bum, to be quite frank. That's okay. You guys don't have to give anything to me. You know, you guys being here has always been more than enough for me. Your support, just as we sit here and build and fuck around and just talk and all that sweet stuff, that's all I ever really wanted. So I don't need you guys to give me anything. I don't know if you're gonna find much extreme content here. We're kind of just chilling and talking. Just hanging out, you know? That's how it be. I'm trying to just finish up this build, this roof. My beautiful heavenly roof of angelic masterpiece. But yeah, you guys, I appreciate you being here more than anything else. I do not expect anything from you. Should you mash the buttons, judging? Yes. It'd be really funny. I find personally that like, for the longest time, all I ever wanted to have was just like a community. I was a very lonely child growing up. That sounds so bad to say. Thank you, Jeff, for gifting a sub to Ashgrun. Oh my god. Alright, that's another $5, I guess. It's another $5 on the Rodion. And the girl voice, because I have to keep track of that as well. Remember, guys. Remember, guys. $10 more and I'll do girl voice for a stream. Funny. Kidding. I mean, I will, but like, I'm just joshing with y'all. Just joshing. Oh, that's a lot. All right, you know what? Fuck it. Whatever. Who needs space in their inventory, right? Copy. Thank you for the sub copy. That is another That's another $5 added to both the cosplay and the thing. Actually, I'm gonna take a second. Hold on, guys. I wanna take a second. I need to look at Twitch real quick. I wanna see if I can. My intention is I wanna see if I can get the money out of my Twitch account. I don't think I've actually gotten paid yet from it. I've just been kind of storing all the money I have. So how do I get my payout? That's something I should figure out. Earnings payouts. No. Okay. One second, guys. Hold on. I need to... So, if I get another $4 from Twitch... If I get another $4 from Twitch, I can get a $50 payout.